go. See,
We
we
live
live
now,
now.
but why I still hear it? Yeah,
It's
but
live
oh
now.
no no
What's
no
going
no
on?
no no. I hear it from my own YouTube. Okay, we good. There we go.
All
Yeah.
There
right.
we go. There we go.
What the hell, Bone down? You supposed to do your
There we go. We had a little technical difficulty, but we here now. We live. We back.
Bone literally fell asleep in the beginning of the podcast. How the hell
Yeah.
that happen?
You know what I'm saying? We live. We back with the new version of Xbox does have game. Um, so we just gonna jump right into it. I don't know what happened to Bone. Seemed like he's on mute or whatever. We're gonna let him try to
Oh, so
figure
you
out
didn't
what
have
it
my
is.
ass muted. That shit is crazy.
See? Yeah, don't worry. That's why I just kept going. When I seen it, I don't know what's going
Here we go.
on.
Here we go.
But
Can y'all hear
everybody,
me?
we
Can y'all hear
back.
me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we back. We can hear you.
Yeah, can y'all hear me? This Xbox Does Has Games podcast. We back in this month. The ponies must sabotage us tonight. Shit. They don't want us to do shit. They don't want me to put up no cars, no nothing. They didn't.
Yeah,
They
they
trying to
mad
fuck
right now.
everything up.
They ain't
So,
got shit to play. So they mad.
what's going on with y'all? What's going on with everybody?
Nothing.
Good,
I'm eating
good.
some Christmas cookie.
What's
I'm having a
going on with
Hardy
the
Dolly.
peoples?
I'm having a Hardy
Yeah.
Dolly Christmas.
Nah,
I
there we
got
go.
game.
Straighten
Sony
it out.
go.
It was sounding a little gurgly for a second, but I think it's straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
man,
much.
everything is
Chilling.
good.
They trying to get us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we got some shit to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we back for another week. Yeah, we got a lot of shit now. A lot of you guys thinking that we're gonna have an end of the year awards, talk about the year up in, and no, we don't do all that shit.
You don't want to do
This
kumbaya.
free smoke of the
You don't want
year.
to kumbaya.
I
Blow
might
like some
I
candles and
might go
cry.
in and talk about some shit that happened in February, March, April, May, June, and you know what I'm saying, that old bitch asshole from July. I might do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I heard that she just moved out of her studio apartment. She put that on Twitter. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lana Pierce.
Well,
You
what
know
you
what I'm
talking
saying?
about?
You're a good girl in
Yeah, what
Harlem.
are you talking
You a
about?
pony like a motherfucker. That should get the ultimate pony award this year.
Who should?
Well,
Oh yeah,
we got
she
everybody.
worked for
What's
Sony.
up with your Punisher?
She worked for Sony now. I'm talking about Lana Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people
Oh,
work.
Lana Pierce. She moving out of her studio. She was in a studio apartment downtown
Yeah.
LA. She was like in a fish trap. She
Mm-hmm.
had a refrigerator,
You know
a toilet.
she
Then
worked
she
for
have
Sony Santa
roommates.
Monica.
She been there for 2 years.
Longer than that, I believe.
Oh maybe.
Mhm. Well, at least she got a reason to cap for Sony because she worked for him. These
Well,
other
she worked.
motherfuckers out here, they ain't got no reason.
Man, she worked for Sony. Well, not her totally, but she worked a little bit for Sony when she was at IGN. All the people from IGN eventually get a Sony job later on. You know, whether you Colin Moriarty, and I see you in the chat, 9 foot. We're gonna get to a Colin Moriarty-ism real fast because I'm gonna be on this dude again. But all of those IGN people get Sony jobs later, or they promote Sony to death later. So Ryan McCaffrey will soon get his shot. Destin is disguising himself. He's an undercover Sony guy. I got some shit for him too.
Oh yeah, Destin, he's one of them with a fake ass neutral right now.
Oh man, he's trying.
He's
He's
trying
trying
to be
his best. He's doing his Rand-isms right now. So he'll get there. He'll get full stop one day. So who want to go first?
What are we gonna discuss first? That's a
I'll
good
take it.
question.
Let me take it. Let me have the honors today. That Microsoft documentary, okay? This thing was loaded with gems, all right? It's loaded with colonisms. It's loaded with things that journalists, it exposes journalists. Journalists don't know shit. And Microsoft changed. When I get into all of this, Microsoft actually changed marketing because of the hate that they got from the media. And I could go all over the place right now, but mainly This is what Microsoft is built for. Now, the first two episodes was very, very critical because it explained what Microsoft, the corporation, was all about. And a lot of these things went over everyone's head. But like I said some time ago on 100 Show, that I studied Microsoft in college. We had a rep come from there. That's why we, in the College of Business, the professor would pit groups against each other. And it was just a battle in there. And you know, I won the most famous one because I predicted, you know, you don't know these things until later on, but Kmart eventually went away because Kmart tried to elevate their status to Sears and J.C. Penney level. Okay, no, buddy, you're a bargain Walmart type store. Stay your ass down there where you belong. You can't change your culture like that. Well, at Microsoft and Apple, Apple is famous for this also. If you lost a battle, like the people that lost the iPhone battle, that group that lost, those jokers got fired. But this, they skipped over a few things. Like they first started off talking about how Microsoft was in trouble with the government. Well, they were trying to break Microsoft up, and Bill Gates wasn't having it because Apple was over there crying. It's like, no, bro. How about this? How about we'll give Apple $150 million? And then the government said, oh, okay, well, cool, that's all right. But now we have to figure out how Apple is going to pay this 150 million back. Bill Gates said, fuck it. They could keep that shit. I don't want it. All right. They could have it. Got up out of there. All right. But back to this show. These jokers, they said so many valuable things there. Like that big battle. And of course, we knew about some of this battle, but how they finally got the Xbox, the OG Xbox, to print, dude. It was amazing the things that they went through. And for people to say, now this is when they had to use Microsoft money. And when people say, well, like Jeff Grubbs, fake ass over here talking about, think he's telling us something new, that Game Pass has a budget and they have to spend so much money. They don't have to do shit, okay? But all Microsoft products have a budget. Bill Gates was so behind Xbox in the beginning. At first, they asked for 500 million. And after the big ass argument of that Valentine's Day massacre, since people don't know what that is, may not know what it is, they call it that because people, everybody had their Valentine's Day dinner with their significant other or whoever. Well, this argument went on so long with Ballmer, Gates, the Xbox team, and other executives at the company. It went on so long. Everybody missed dinner, reservations were canceled. Everything was just blown up. But it started that way. And it was really, really significant. And it showed you their culture. And at that time, Bill Gates didn't know. He knew absolutely nothing. Just like I said, people say, oh, Satya Nadella saved Xbox. He did this and he did that. Satya Nadella didn't do shit because he didn't know anything. He only knows what you tell him in the gaming side. Just like Bill Gates, as intelligent as this guy is, he finally went to Bungie, because if you saw in the video, there were 27-year-old kids. That's what they called themselves. They were too young. They were responsible for multi-million-dollar deals. They had all of this money, and they were buying all of this shit for this game when they finally got approved. And like I said, they asked for 500 million, but immediately Bill said after they won the fight in the boardroom, we said, okay, we'll approve you for $1 billion. This shit is in 1999 or 2000. Okay. That's crazy. So they had all of this money, right? So Bill, and I'm gonna let you guys go after this, after I say this one, to show you how much Satya Nadella don't know and how incredibly incorrect other YouTubers are when they say what Satya Nadella did. No, Satya Nadella listened, is what he did. Bill Gates, Microsoft Xbox's campus wasn't even on Microsoft's campus. That shit was 5 miles down the road somewhere. And Bill Gates, he was like, shit, let me see what these clowns spending all that. What's going on over here, right? So he went to Bungie and he's like, Joseph Staten had, talked to him. He, and showed him around, and he said you could see Bill's brain working. And when they said there are artists here, Bill Gates was like, what the fuck? He was like, artists. And Joseph Staten said, he leaned forward and said, artists work here? Because he told him how this lady or whatever was making sculptures for some Halo characters. And he couldn't believe that there were artists. I mean, this is Bill Gates here. Okay. But this is what a CEO doesn't know. But what he does know is how to be a forward thinker. And that's what Bill Gates was. You guys could go because I'm going to smash some YouTubers here in a little bit.
Damn. Come back to I have a dream speech in this motherfucker.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I'll speak on it like
That was a kickoff.
to me the documentary was dope. It gave you kind of like a glimpse inside of the shit that they were dealing with. Mainly it's mostly basically talking about the birth of Xbox. I mean, they kind of talk about 360 a little bit. They, especially with the Red Ring of Death, they figured they could, you can't graze over that shit. So, they went into some decent detail, basically explaining why it happened and why they couldn't easily just, figure it out right away, which was insightful. I mean, because I heard the whole rumors about thermal paste and all that shit, but they basically explained what it was, and it makes sense because at that point, it would make sense why it would be that console would have had those issues, and they would have to rectify it because that was the first console that pretty much is on all the time. Because not only did you game on it, but you watch all you watch Netflix and other shit on it. So when you're doing all that, I think Netflix came in the first year because I remember when my shit died. It must have died right around Gears of War 2 because I remember. I mean, it might have been a week before. I just remember the shit going out and be like, no, what the fuck? So I called up Microsoft. I had the Elite, so I sent that shit back. That was the black one. And then I went straight to GameSpot and bought an arcade because I still had my hard drive because they tell you to keep your hard drive. So I plugged that shit in and I rocked out with that shit. And that shit worked for a minute. It didn't stop working until right before the Xbox One, kind of maybe like the year before the Xbox One was about to come out. And then I was rocking out with the arcade for that 1 year. And then what happened? And then
one of the engineers said,
I boxed it. Huh?
What one of the engineers said, he said it was a piece that they had. Now, you guys know more about computers, but he said it was a piece that they had that it was kind of like if you keep wiggling a wire and you keep turning it all off and on, it get hot and cold, where it's like a wire. If you kept wiggling it, it was a
transistor in a CPU. That was the first time they built their own board. Yeah, it was the first time they built their own board, and they wasn't expecting that.
They weren't expecting it, but go ahead.
They wasn't expecting it, and you have to respect them. You have to respect them because they came out and said, you know what, we gonna have to. They thing about it is they knew someone was going to brick. They already had a warehouse full of them bricked already.
Yeah, but they didn't know.
But they were just trying to get out. They did something. They were being greedy. They were just wanting to get them out. But it ended up backfiring on them. And they said, we got to go sit there. When they figured out, hey, we figured this problem out, it was another problem. We
Yeah,
figured out
and
this
what?
problem. It was
Mhm,
another problem.
mhm. And it wasn't so much that they were trying to get them out, because once they saw, what did they say, it was called a bone pile, and they said this is not going well. And once it got so high, they stopped production. And at the time, they were running a a 360 was coming off the assembly line every 4 seconds, and they just shut everything down because they had to locate this issue. But go ahead, live.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, again, it was interesting to kind of see the inner workings of what was going on with that. I wish they went more into um like how they decide like what games they chose and the relationships they built during from the beginning of Xbox to present day. I mean,
Hmm.
they kind of talked about that stuff, but it was very like, I mean, I would have preferred if the documentary was maybe more so like 12 episodes versus six, but you know,
Hmm.
but it was
Ladies
good.
and gentlemen, we got somebody out of the Dragon's Den, the left hand of Zeus. Everybody, put your hands together for the loudest mouth in the room. One of
Facts,
the
facts. And I really had to chime in real quick because I'm not gonna stay long because I'm in these streets. But let me tell you something, man. Shout out to all you dumbass content creators who tried to belittle my beloved game. The game that defines who Microsoft is, defines um first person shooters on console, period. I got into a conversation the other day, and I tried to talk to one of these Xbox guys on how important Halo is. It is the game to carry the system. It's always been the game. No matter how many Horizon, Forbidden West, and Last of Us 2s that PlayStation put out, Kratos carries PlayStation. Same thing with, no, I don't care what Forza do. Gears is another great series, but Halo is king. And for all these content creators to do these clickbait videos talking about a game failing, Halo is not important anymore. As you watching this Power On series, you see how important Halo was. I said this over a month ago to certain Xbox YouTubers who don't know shit. You praising the Xbox and don't know what made the history of the console. You don't have to be a Halo fan. But once again, I said over 50% of Xbox owners are Halo fans. And oh my God, let it behold, Prometheus, right-handed Zeus was right again. Not only did they say it in the documentary, but they also emphasized how important Halo is. So now you see why Halo Infinite after 5 had to be where it needed to be. And for what y'all was talking about with
Hold
them
on, hold
filming,
on, lemon. Hold on 1 second. You said after Halo 5, where it had to be. That was YouTube shit talking.
no. Facts. You're right.
Yeah, because
I
Halo
know you're
5
going with
is
that
the most successful Halo ever
ever.
by far.
$5.8
And I heard
billion.
you say that. I heard you say that before.
Right. It's the most success. But I'm just going with the narrative, not the
Hmm.
facts.
Go ahead.
But now let me tell you the Red Ring of Death, they knew about that.
Hmm.
They knew. That's
Hmm.
why they covered with a $2 billion investment to
Hey,
revamp that
100,
system.
108. Put your finger on that. Let me jump in here for 1 second. And when they had the class action lawsuit against Microsoft, and they said, okay, we got to fix this shit. Because you're right. They wanted to get out ahead of Sony. What was it? What was the guy's name that came over from Sega? We were just talking about him, Flip.
Oh my
That ran
God. Peter Moore. I
Peter
think
Moore.
Peter
So
Moore.
anyway, check it out. So they knew it, but here's what happened. Of course, if this many faulty systems happened, and I'm gonna give it right back to you, Lemon. That is a class action lawsuit, and you're in trouble. But the government couldn't do anything about it because they say, well, what are you doing about it? We're going to replace every 360, and we're going to give everyone a 3-year warranty on an
Fact.
electronic product. So the judge said, hey, y'all get the fuck out of here. Don't bother me anymore.
Yep.
Y'all know what y'all doing. I'll see you later. Lemon, go ahead with your soliloquy.
And I'm gonna add on to what you're saying. And what's crazy, the reason a class action lawsuit can even go into effect or be submitted after the first court date is when you don't admit, like Sony do.
Absolutely.
And then they push the gas on you. Oh, you're not gonna take responsibility. Microsoft, they got deep pockets. They said, we don't care. We're gonna replace everybody, jump off. $2 billion extra was spent on the 360 to be successful. And I'm going to tell you why it was successful, right? We see the 89 million that it sold. But you know, a lot of the people bought 2 and 3 systems because they couldn't wait. I had 4 of them. 4. And the only one that didn't red ring was the one I modded. I had 4 of them.
Hey, Lim, I can tell you what happened to the one that I modded. I thought I was a smart criminal until Microsoft said block.
Right.
Hey, but
listen,
Lemon, one more thing. Since we given that, I had 4 of them that I sent back. 2 of mine, 2 of my sons. And I never bought an extra one. It all came from Microsoft until they came out with the new one, and then I bought that and never had another problem again. But go ahead.
And let's talk about you want a company to get praise. Let's praise Microsoft for that 1 week turnaround once you sent your system back with the red ring.
Yo, that shit was dumb fast.
Super fast.
I was surprised by that because I turned my shit in, got Gears of War. I mean, I think turned it in on, what was it, maybe a Thursday. Gears of War was coming out Tuesday, or no, I think it was coming out Friday. That's when they still had the Friday launches.
Right.
So it came out on Friday. Bought my arcade that Thursday. Played it during the weekend. Came the following week. Bam, Elites right back in the house.
And I'm gonna tell you. So let me agree with that. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just agree with everybody. Say, make sure everybody get what they saying out. Because I'm gonna say my rant for last.
But let me finish before I get out of here. So what I was alluding to was where you dumbass YouTubers at now. We all at with this clickbait saying how Halo is not important. It's all right. Where the dudes up there saying, yo, take out the screen? Yo, where are these guys at today? You know where they at? Playing Halo. Oh my God, this is the greatest thing I've ever touched.
Hey, Lemon, don't laugh, dude, because I came in here pissed off.
Listen, you ain't gotta be pissed.
Oh no, I'm gonna stay pissed.
They ended the year properly. These Game Award shows don't count. Our reviews and visions and opinions for games matter because it's our wallets that's speaking. It's our wallets. Never let these clowns get you uneasy because they're not.
No, I'm gonna stay that way.
I just love rubbing the facts in people's face. I was talking to a Xbox fanboy telling me Halo's not that important.
Shit.
And I said the reason Xbox exists is because of Halo. Not Gears, not Forza. It's Halo. They didn't spend $500 million on goddamn Forza 5, Horizon 5. Sorry. But they know they're going to spend $500 million on Halo because they're going to make $5 billion back.
More than that.
Easy. It's easy work. But listen, man, let me go. Yo, 100, thanks for having me live. Flip, it's always a pleasure. Zinc, my dude, but I got to get out of here, man. But I had to let these dudes know, man, I'm getting sick and tired of these goddamn toxic liars. Xbox dudes included, who don't know the history, but you kissing Xbox ass, and you don't even know your own company's history, and you going at PlayStation people.
Stay tuned because it's gonna get worse.
Oh,
Because I'm lighting everybody up today.
facts. Hey, yo, I'm see y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
All right, be safe.
Hey, go ahead, Flip. I want to hear you talk all this shit.
Nah, dog, trust me.
No, I
I
ain't went
advise you to
yet.
go
Shit.
ahead before me. Everybody
Go
will
ahead,
tell you that.
100 or live. Because dude,
I
I
advise you to go
I
before
got a
me.
lot of shit. Go ahead.
Uh,
No,
so
dog. I'm telling you, I would take everybody talking point that they're thinking of in their head. I
I'm gonna
advise you
tell
to
you like
go
this.
first.
They realized they mistake. I like this is what I like. You actually heard the people that was actually involved in it. If they were with Microsoft or not.
Absolutely.
Still, you heard their voices. They showed the passion. They told you how you had to go talk to Bill Gates was a motherfucker. People thought Bill Gates was the nicest motherfucker in the world.
Dude, I tried
That
to
nigga
tell
was a
y'all.
motherfucking asshole than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, that's the craziest thing. But what's going on, peoples? What's going on when Almighty Sony don't show you nothing like that? They rather sit
They
on
don't
the
show
couch
you shit.
talking about sit on the couch where you had people spend 150 to $250 at the PlayStation experience, watching y'all sit on an old ass couch looking like Archie Bunker and the rest of the motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Y'all could have sat in the steakhouse and talked about that shit. But Microsoft gave you the word. You heard from Phil. I'm going to be the first one to say it. I'm gonna apologize to my mans. I'm gonna apologize. And y'all know who I'm
So,
apologizing to. Who everybody hates. Can't think of his name. That was to help me out.
Don Mattrick.
Don Mattrick. I'm here. You can call me a sucker, motherfucker, whatever. I'm
No,
here.
dude, this is 100. You got to keep it
Yeah.
100 here.
Yeah. So
Talk your shit.
I'm going to apologize that man's view because everybody told me to watch the last show. I ended up watching the last show before I started the show. So I'm like, I'm apologizing to Don Matrix. You had a vision, but the world wasn't ready for your vision. It was not ready for your vision at all, and that's fucked up. They was not ready for your vision, and your
Yeah.
vision is working now because if his vision didn't work, why is all these what you got? You talk about TV. Look what we got. We got motherfucking Paramount Plus. We got shit, Netflix, HBO. Know what I'm saying? These streaming sites. He saw that.
Hey,
Bro,
100. You
Nobody
want
wanted
me
to
to
punish in
ride
help
the
with him
you?
at
back
the
room.
time.
Punish in the
Hmm?
green room, bro.
Huh? Oh, I think he
They
said he had to
punish in
roll.
the.
He
Oh,
said he had to
all
go.
right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sent me a message
Oh,
said he had
okay.
to go. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You want
So
me to jump in on you? And,
yeah.
and, and
No,
100.
he said no, he was in the green room. He said in the green room and what's it called? I would have
You
saw
said
it.
it. I
No,
looked
he
at it
said
just now.
he said something
Yeah,
came up.
right.
Well,
But go
so
ahead,
no,
bro.
so like I say, I'm gonna be the first one to apologize to Don Matrix. You know what I'm saying? You can call me anything in the thing, but the man had a vision. It just didn't work at that time.
Dude,
Should
100.
they force to connect down people's throat? No. They should have gave
Absolutely.
options. Like the 360 had options. The 360 had it with a hard drive. You had
Hold on,
with a
100.
hard drive, the big one.
100. Let me jump in on it. Here's why they brought the Connect in as a all-in-one, because the Connect One was the best selling video game peripheral in history by a mile. So it logically, hey, let's incorporate the Connect 2 into the same space. And
Right.
Sony was going to do the same thing with PS Move, but everybody wants to forget what a piece of shit that was. Okay. And they didn't want to talk about it anymore. But that's why they incorporated the Kinect into the next Xbox, because everybody bought it. Everybody bought it. People used it. I had 11 Kinect games. The Kinect wasn't for me. Okay, but I did talk to it. I asked Cortana the weather. She'd tell me the weather. I mean, I'd ask her questions. And now what are we doing? Alexa. Alexa is everywhere. I will never buy an Alexa device out of pure protest of what the media did to connect. But Microsoft.
But I'm about to tell you this: if it wasn't for Microsoft went to Netflix and said, "Hey, they got rid of Netflix DVD."
They gave Netflix a
They
birth.
gave Netflix a straight meeting and say, "Hey, look at this, what we got." And Netflix wouldn't be Netflix if it wasn't for, and my man Infrared Beam, y'all know him as Pop Up Gamer. He drills that shit all week in my head.
Absolutely. So the 100. Not only did they assist Netflix, Netflix cut the middleman out. Now they didn't have to print all of those CDs and send them all over the world, dude. And now Microsoft, Don Mattrick saved those jokers. Nobody is talking about this shit. But you know something? I saw an interview with Phil Spencer on it, and I think it was Livewire's best friend, uh, Ryan McCaffrey. And Ryan asked Phil a question that was designed to have Phil Spencer say something against um, Don Mattrick. And Don Mattrick, Phil Spencer said, no, that wasn't only Don Mattrick's idea. That was the whole team. We all bought in on that. And like I tell you guys about marketing, all they do is repack, especially if they think it works. They'll repackage something and rebrand it and give it right back to you. Everything that Don Mattrick wanted for his vision, you see it today in grand fashion. It's the same thing. It's just a lot more of it. And Ryan McCaffrey, what I like about Microsoft's marketing today is they're taking Jeff Keighley, they're taking Ryan McCaffrey, and they're making those stupid asses promote Xbox by default. And they really showed how stupid Ryan McCaffrey was because Ryan McCaffrey sat up there and said, I wrote this shit down, I don't know where it's at. But Ryan McCaffrey said the world wasn't ready for Connect at that time because most of the world can't work at Microsoft because you're not smart enough, especially a
Right.
stupid ass journalist like Ryan McCaffrey, like Jason Schreier, all of these angry, stupid ass Joe, all of these dumbasses. Randall Thor 19. I got some shit for his bullshit fence sitting ass. All you have to do is listen to Rand. He'll sit on that
Like a
fence.
better file.
He
Go ahead.
will sit on both sides of that fence for you. Okay. I got some quotes straight from his fucking mouth. Okay. He's so full of shit. All right. But everybody wanted to, and I'm mad at Post Up. Okay, I know Post Up is Xbox, dude. Post Up produced the number one single of 2020 to me. Okay, but I'm mad at Post Up because he wanted to fire Bonnie Ross because he listened to Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier don't know shit. Jason Schreier, I would call Jason Schreier a pussy, but I know some women that are tough as nails, and Bonnie Ross is one of them. Post Up said Bonnie Ross is not a gamer. She don't know games. Bonnie Ross made Fusion Frenzy. She was on that team. Okay. Bonnie Ross is the one that when Bungie left, and I wish they would have talked about this in this video. Bungie left, it was over. Her boss said, hey, well, they make this last game, we just gonna do away with Halo and do something else. Bonnie Ross is like, bruh, fuck that. Let me take this. And people thought she was crazy. Let me tell you what Bonnie Ross did and how forward thinking she is. Bonnie Ross recruited everybody back from Bungie that was important other than Jason Jones. She recruited Joseph Stanton and got him back before 6 months before the original Destiny released. Joseph Stanton, for people that don't know, he's the original writer creator of the Halo franchise. Okay, and this is the first time Rand argued with me. I was on deal when Dealer was almost a nobody in the chat. Halo came up. And I said, Halo is going to be fine because they have one of the writers, Frank O'Connor, leading the team. And Rand jumped on me and said, Frank O'Connor is a community organizer. He's not a writer because he Googled it. Google is stupid
He
also
write
at
books. He
times.
write Halo
Hey,
books.
100. Frank O'Connor came on the Halo 2 team as a writer, okay? And he wrote ever since. All right, Rand was wrong, and he's been pissed at me ever since because he's fucking
Hey,
stupid.
Flip,
Okay,
Flip. The person he's talking about is like Riker writing for Star Trek.
and so
That's
and
how he is. When he writes his stories, they always
Frank O'Connor.
they hit.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. So back to Bonnie Ross. What Bonnie Ross did, she brought Joseph Staten in, right? And but they already had the Halo team. They already had Frank O'Connor. He was running the show. Kiki Wolfkill was there, and you know it branched off from there. And Bonnie Ross was over all of 343, right? She assembled the team back. So here's the thing: she brought in Joseph Staten. Joseph helped out a little bit on Halo 4, and he worked on Recore and other things. And then it came up on another show, on someone else's show, and I said, Halo will be fine because they have Bonnie Ross is number one, Frank O'Connor is number two, Kiki Wolfkill is number three, and Joseph Staten is number four. Rand jumped in and said, he doesn't have it. Joseph Staten doesn't have anything to do with Halo. He's working on Recore. And I told Rand this. I said, Rand, Joseph Staten, since he's been back at 343, he's written 2 Halo novels. Totally shut him the fuck up. Okay, you don't leave something that you gave birth to. So Bonnie Ross, with her forward thinking, now when Halo Infinite needed help, you insert the creator that you had. It's like when your Dodgers 100, when you need that motherfucking left-hander, the boss point to the left hand and out the bullpen, and here comes Joseph Staten, already locked and loaded, because she knew one of these days this dude was going to be full-time back on Halo. That's forward thinking. Okay. But see, this is big business that these stupid ass journalists and stupid ass YouTubers don't know shit about. And it's an insult to me when they say they know marketing. Motherfucker, no, you don't. Okay. All of us could be a journalist. Like I said before, I knew how to write in the first grade. So I could have been a journalist then. All you have to do as a journalist is pick a side and cause controversy so people will come to your article. Okay. But marketing requires everything. We need finance, you need accounting, you need advertising, you need business 101, you need business law, you need all of this shit to make this shit work. And you better be right in your forecast. But anyway, go ahead. I can do this shit all fucking day.
That's why you need your own podcast.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. I don't have time for my own show, man. I need to stay with you motherfuckers right here. That's where I belong. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what else I did. I went back to my college book, Business Policy and Decision Making, the hardest class at our school, and I have something waiting on the people that think Halo needs Microsoft's money. I got something for you. And I also got something for the people that don't know where Game Pass came from. I got something for you. Okay. This is something that they don't teach in journalism class, because if you want to hide something from a fucking dummy like a journalist, you put that shit in a book. When you want to hide it from Jeff Grubb, when you want to hide it from Ryan McCaffrey, when you want to hide this shit from Jason stupid ass Schreier with his stupid ass article that he wrote the other day. Okay. When you want to hide it from GameSpot, they can't find the motherfucking settings. Okay. Fuck out of here. They picked the wrong day. Y'all better start talking, dude. I could do this shit all fucking night.
We know we're gonna talk.
Other thing ain't playing.
When we gonna start talking shit. But I said, I liked it the way that you saw they locked Bungie up. I mean, they locked Bungie up at a time. They locked their ass up.
Oh shit, I got something to say about that too.
They locked their ass up, and nobody. It was executives, where Halo at?
Air Jordan couldn't
Oh
get in
boy,
that
did his
motherfucker.
thing. He motherfucking hit their ass. Like we went away from the Microsoft campus. We hit ourselves. We had to get that done. And I like that you saw that journey and you heard them talking about the journey. You saw how it was getting crunch time. They was embarrassed when the Xbox thing cut on for the first time.
Oh my goodness.
They thought they're gonna get dog walked. You know what I'm saying? When old boy went in and put his resignation in, and Bomber said, "You better take your ass back down there." You know what I'm saying, back down there.
100. Please, man. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Just like the Rock did. Hey, 100. Let me get this one.
That goddamn back into that war room. I paid you too much money. I ain't got nobody to replace you.
No, 100. That's not how it went.
Man,
Robbie Bach. That's not how it went. 100. Robbie Bach went in there with his letter of resignation, and Bill Gates, Ballmer, and Robbie Bach's immediate boss said, "What? Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck back over there and get back to work.
Well,
we reject your
nice
shit."
way. I was trying to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, 100. We can't be nice, man. Sorry.
I'm trying to do it to Classy. What's up? What you miss, Classy? Man, but like I said, they were that documentary actually you saw with Xbox, what these guys went. These people put out a system. They got so weird. They said, "Fuck it, I quit. I got enough money. I quit."
Hey, 100. He was like, "Hey, bro, I don't need this headache, man. My life is changing. I'm 40. I got enough money. I'm up. Yeah, I can't handle this shit."
He said, "Fuck."
That's kind of what he said.
I'm like, that's what you supposed to like, man. I can't do this no more.
Hey, man, shout out to 108 Dragons TV with the $5. Zinc, you gonna stop exposing these frauds that people follow? Oh my God, you dropping those facts with Z's. Hey, man, we all gonna drop them tonight, boy.
Yeah, that shit was that documentary was crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That last one, I kind of choked up a little bit. All the years I've been fighting for this motherfucker for 9 motherfucking years on YouTube, I'm like, what they
100
saw.
Hey, 100, man, I apologize again. When parts of this video came up, I actually stood the fuck up and I was yelling, "Let's fucking go." Dude, I thought Coach just finished giving us a rah-rah speech. Dude, I looked at a wall in my house and tried to get through the motherfucker. I ain't kidding, man. I tried to run through the wall. I was ready to play. Put me in, Coach. That shit had me fired up. Shit. So you
when
ain't
Phil
the only
came
one.
in, like Phil's like, I ain't never did none of this shit before. So fuck it. I'm gonna ride. Let's fuck it. Take the Connect out. Sit. Oh, we gotta. And I loved how they took all the clips from the IGNs,
yes,
and all that. They hit their asses right over the head with that shit.
Smacked them.
See, like y'all see what's going on. Y'all dog walked us before. Now look what we got. Then they start getting all these studios, and okay, you got all these studios, and then they hit their ass over. And think about it, I love how they introduced, how they got Xenomax. It wasn't Phil. It was the president of Microsoft that went on CNBC to do it. He's saying we're buying the whole motherfucking thing.
Hey, yeah, but it still had to come from Phil and his team.
Phil gonna say he said no. He actually says we're getting these studios for Xbox because we believe in Xbox.
Absolutely. But he
didn't have nothing to do with Xbox. But the dude came on CNN. He said, "Yeah, we're doing the acquisition. We're buying every fucking thing they own. We're buying all the studios. We're buying their tech. We even buying the goddamn janitors."
He did buy it. He even bought the jokers that shovel the snow.
He said, "We ain't playing. They ain't gonna nobody losing their job. We gonna have fun with this shit tonight." Y'all talking about the year, the year of the years of what's going on? No, we gonna give y'all what we feel like doing tonight. Fuck this shit, because we ain't going on next week. It's Christmas and shit.
Oh, hey man,
next week I gotta work all goddamn week. I got to go in the office all week.
Man, I
Why
think
we
the
got to do?
people
I ain't
deserve a
want doing
show.
nothing. Ain't Christmas Saturday?
I don't know.
When Christmas?
Hey, let me interrupt you. Hey, TK9 just entered the building. Okay, I was just about to
It's
shout a
next
few great
Saturday.
guys. What's
Yeah,
that?
it's next Saturday. That's what I thought. I ain't dumb.
Okay.
I thought I wasn't dumb.
Hey, check this out. TK9 just jumped in here. Listen, TK9, this nigga here. Let me tell you the bullshit he pulled the other day. All right. So I do a lot of work and I'm looking at my phone, right? So TK9 had a podcast, right? So I tuned in, and the first thing I do when I see one-eyed people, this joke have a podcast, so Unlimited have a podcast. I jump in hitting the like button, right? Okay. Sega Man have a podcast. I jump in hitting the like button. So I jumped in, hit the like button, right? So TK9 starts talking this shit about PlayStation, and he had to get a PlayStation, this and that. And I'm trying to do some work, and I looked at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And I'm like, you know how you at the gas station or something, and it's a place that you always go, and you touch in your pockets like shit. I don't have no money right now. Clerk will say, hey, ladies say, hey, don't worry about it. Your coffee is on us today. I'm like, cool. I forgot my wallet, left my wallet at home, right? So when TK9 is hyping up the PlayStation, I'm like, shit, I'm touching my pockets. I'm like, shit, I gotta get a PlayStation. What the hell's going on? So I stopped everything I'm doing and I start listening to what he's saying. And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm like, this joker turning into MBG or crap gamer. So he started talking this shit, right? So I picked up my phone and I was about to get him, right? So I'm texting and I sent him a couple things, but then I looked immediately to my left and this joker brought upper management in with him. He brought his wife on the show. So I'm like, damn, I can't get this nigga. Now I gotta wait for him to come outside, right? I said, he gotta come outside one day. He gotta go get some water or some milk or something. I was like, I'll catch his ass at the local store. But it was all whatever. He was doing something. But that shit was funny as hell. But
Yo,
it
TK,
was
man, I'm
funny.
putting
But
in
he shook me up.
I'm putting in my car. This is my pony mobile, my pony gremlin. I found it in my archives and shit.
Yeah, but
Putting in my pony
TK9.
gremlin. Thanks for my man Vodka showing me how to do a little something.
Oh, I'm gonna cuss his ass out for that too. But
You know what
back
I'm saying? But I
TK9,
put in my
no,
pony gremlin. If I win, we're gonna give that
that
motherfucker
that
to
shit was
charity or
funny as
something.
hell. They
You
already
know what I'm
had
saying?
the award show. But TK9, no, when the upper management, when your wife step in the show, you got to fall back immediately, and he can't be under attack. I was gonna tell the pack on that joker, and like Flip Money, I'm like, hey Flip, man, nah, man, don't talk about Christopher Hart's girl like that. And Flip said, my wife said, get her. And immediately hands up, got to fall back. It's time for her to die. Hey, once upper management say something, everybody else got to shut the fuck up. It's time to go. So TK9 hid while he could get his shit out. But one more thing on TK9 in your car 100. He pulled a Jeff Keighley on us, right? Vodka should have been omitted from his contest. Vodka is illegal. His cars are too great. That was some Picasso shit he pulled, and I lost. And it was some bullshit. Vodka shit,
Shit,
man, vodka shit is elite level. His
Vodka throw
life,
sprinkle. I don't know what Vodka be doing.
I don't know
Vodka
what
magician
vodka on some bullshit. Hey, a magician is
Vodka will
adequate.
sit in a party with us and make that shit.
That's
We
crazy.
don't even know he making this shit.
That's some
Like, hey, you wanna go
bullshit.
play Forza? I'm doing a car right now.
That's some
And
bullshit.
the next day he'll send me the fucking car on YouTube.
Hey,
I mean, he'll send me the
100.
car on Twitter. Like,
Right,
like
and
this
laugh
car?
at you. Hey, and check this out. And Flip live 100. It's this chick on 100 on TK9 show that everybody talk about how great she is in Forza, right? So I'm like, I know I'm gonna get her vote because I put a Michigan Wolverine NASCAR car on there and did a burnout, right? So I'm like, yeah, Banana Killer, she'll like this one. I'm gonna get some props on this one right here, right? Nope. They talked about my Jordan man. She's a phenomenal racer. I'm even scared to race it. I'm like, I wouldn't even want to race against her. But it was all a setup, man. It was like Vodka is Jeff Keighley, right? Kojima is Vodka. But at least Vodka have
he ain't no. Don't put no Kojima.
But Vodka have talent. Kojima don't.
But Vodka ain't no Kojima.
But what I'm saying, he is way better.
Find somebody better than Kojima.
Right, but I'm talking about TK9 was like the Jeff Keighley. He was like, yeah, Vodka gonna win this shit no matter what. Yeah, we know that shit because he shouldn't be in there. That's like Picasso or motherfucking Rembrandt against my shit.
Car for 2 motherfucking weeks. I saw like 7 intervals of that damn car.
Hey, last thing on this bullshit. Last thing on that book.
The last 10 times.
Wait, say that again.
You said last thing on the last 10 times.
One more thing on this bullshit ass TK9. Hey, one more thing on this bullshit TK9. When I got him to, because Vodka wouldn't tell me how to send the car because Vodka on some bullshit. I'm glad he ain't on the show so we could talk about his ass. But anyway, he didn't tell me how to send it to TK9. So I text TK9. I was like, hey man, push the show back so I could send you my car, right? So live on the show, this is what that nigga TK9 did. And I literally laughed for a few days. He said, all right, Other Zinc, I'm gonna go ahead and prolong the contest for a few days, and you better not pull up here in a Little Big Planet ride. I said, oh shit. He said I was gonna pull up in a Little Big Planet car. I said, damn. I laughed at that shit for days. But anyway, man, that shit was funny.
Man,
but anyway, go ahead.
Man, hold on, man. You be talking about stuff you're not allowed to talk about.
Like what?
You can't talk about our trick, Christopher Hart's chick.
Oh.
We putting her out there to get that money. Don't
you talking about the one? You talking about the one that did dirty?
Hey, 108.
And let this dude ruin our money.
108.
I think Flip got her on the. I think Flip got her on the blade. Because shit, he be in spaces for 8 to 12 hours a day. So
listen, man, you can't do my job.
I ain't gonna call her a P word. I'm gonna call her
unstable. You can't F up the bag.
Hey, 108. I agree. I was wrong, but I was just trying to illustrate 108. All I was doing was trying to illustrate the importance of upper management. When you bring your significant other on there, and TK9 was hiding behind that bulletproof shield because he know we couldn't touch him.
Upper management, right? Like your boy TK9, and then some dudes come with the bottom chick. I'm about that gas. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got to buy these 8K TVs.
Oh, shit.
Somebody got to make that purchase. I came back just to be messy.
Good one, man.
I'm on my Captain Kirk shit. I'm getting all the shit.
I told motherfucker, this free stuff. Fuck all that game of the year. Let's talk about this shit. No, I don't give a fuck. What Sony come out? What's that? All them wood, all that shit that went wood this year. Change the fucking say. All that shit went wood this year. Returnal went wood.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? What's that? Astro
Ratchet and Clank
went wood.
Well, Returnal was a good game. What happened was
cut this nigga's mic.
No, let me go take that shit back on the dragon.
Hold on. Let me see why he say that. Why you say it was a good game?
It's the same game. It just have better graphics. It's a motherfucking game that's been done before.
Hold on, bro. Lemon, why you think it was a good game, Lemon?
Let's hear this shit.
It's a great shooter, but I'm gonna tell you why.
Have you beat it?
Have you beat it? The PlayStation community couldn't get on board on that game because it's hard as hell. But
So who fault
people,
was that? It ain't our motherfucking fault.
no.
Shout out to Sir X Man.
Listen to what I'm telling you, right? This is why I shouldn't win no awards, because how you gonna win anything and nobody bought it?
And it was broken.
And it was broken. Facts. And I'm telling you, I put that out on Twitter, and I said I like the game because I like games like that. I like shooters. It's like it plays like Space Harrier, but the chick is on the ground. But it shoots like
Space Harrier. Thank you for bringing up real games from the past that
right. So
Returnal copied off of.
why I like it, right? But it shouldn't have won anything.
Nothing.
It should have got no accolades because nobody bought it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like the
They
typical
bought it, they returned the motherfucker.
what they do is they brag about something that they don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, 100, you didn't play the game. So I'm not going to say your opinion's not valid, but you don't have that experience either.
How you know I
right?
didn't play it?
Stop 100.
Bone, you ain't play that game. Bone, you ain't.
How you know I didn't play it?
Hey, Lemon, Returnal.
I didn't play, but I
don't do that.
Hey, hold on. Returnal.
I got a homie that play PlayStation.
Don't do that, Bone.
Because he's going to kick me off the show.
Bone, don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do that,
hey,
Bone.
108.
That shit alone, Bone.
He played it at
108.
his cousin's house.
Hold on.
But ain't
The
nothing
game.
innovative about it.
It was $70.
Well, listen,
It was $70 for a 40-year-old game.
But Sony is not the only company doing that.
Who else is doing it? 108. Who else is doing it? 108.
Now put this
2K is doing it. EA is doing
hold
it.
on. Hey, 108. Hold on. Let me get him 100. 108 is Nintendo doing it? Is Microsoft doing it?
I said Sony is not the only company doing that.
But 108, we talking about the big three. It's Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
For $90.
Yeah, but that's for games like Vagrant Story.
64 games. $90.
But that's a cartridge, and that was a big ass game.
But I'm telling you today, Sony's not the only one doing it. 2K's doing it. EA is doing it. Activision is doing it.
They're not the big three, 108.
They're not. You talking about first party. So when you say something, sum it up. Say they're the only first party that's doing it.
Yeah, because I said they're the big three: Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. Nintendo don't have any $70 games today.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they did, but 108. Most of the people that's listening are not as old as us. 108. We're the only ones that know that. I'm talking about today in 2021.
Yeah,
hey, let me tell you what my son did.
The only one that's doing it.
Hey, 108. Sony sold my son and my daughter was loving Little Big Planet, right?
Right.
And when I told them, I said, hey.
That game wasn't $70.
Check it out. I said, this game is $60. My son said, what? This is $60? He put the controller down, went upstairs, and started playing his video game. He walked out when he said, it's a good game, but $70? And I think he was like 10 or 12 years old. He knew that game was not $60 worth. And he walked out on that shit.
I could agree. So
but
if you want to
that's what I'm talking about.
Sony's the only one doing that.
Absolutely.
But this year, Nintendo dropped the game for $85. Nobody talked about it.
What the fuck was that?
I can't think of the name. I'm gonna ask my boy.
Import.
It was no, it wasn't an import, son. It was $85 regular. And I'm gonna get the name. I'm gonna get the name from PK because PK know the name. I don't.
Hey man, hey, 108. PK. I was trying to work when PK was acting a fool tonight. And he was 100% on point. That dude was on his game tonight. I think he scored about 40, got like 12 boards and 13 assists tonight. That motherfucker was on fire.
Yeah.
Hey, and what's his name that was on the show with you? He ain't shit. What's his name?
Who talking about?
No, don't do that.
Clown's
Clowns,
my
he
dude.
ain't shit. Because Clown said, anybody in the chat that's afraid of PK, put
Type
one in the
one.
chat. Hey man, I stopped doing what I was doing. I put one in the chat. I'm like, yeah, I'm afraid of this motherfucker tonight.
PK start shooting, man. I'm telling you.
He had me laughing my ass off today.
And I'm gonna tell you what PK hate. If you don't play a game, don't talk about it. And I'm with that too.
Hey, but 108, let me tell you something. I've been gaming longer than everybody on the internet until my boy Zinc Griffin show up. Okay, where I got my name other Zinc. I can tell a game if it's going to be good or not if I just watch it for a while. Okay,
I do
I'm
the
gonna tell
same
you.
thing.
I'm gonna
You know
tell
what
you a game that I thought was going to be good, and I was terrified. I said, "Shit, I got to get a PlayStation for this game." It was the Order 1886. If you remember when they first announced that game,
Right.
they had 3 people there. I'm like, shit, this shit is gonna rival Gears. I was terrified. I said, this shit look awesome as hell. I'm getting this because I knew it was gonna have campaign co-op. It didn't. I knew it was gonna be dope.
That game was
It
terrible.
wasn't. That game was
terrible.
trash.
Not only.
All right. We ain't gonna go. We ain't about to go lost in space around this motherfucker. It ain't gonna be y'all two motherfuckers can come together. And have
I didn't bring that up. I'm just answering.
I brought that shit up.
So shut your ass up, Returnal player.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Returnal
you and
player.
Returnal right now. That's how I feel.
Returnal some garbage.
That's how I feel right now. Live, why wake your ass up? I got to get everybody else got to talk.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
You playing the game? What you playing?
No, that nigga listening. That nigga listening.
He's gonna be playing the dreaming game in a minute. You know how he do.
No,
I'm on that gun.
Live. We doing Sea of Thieves tonight, or what we doing?
Hell no.
Story? We doing Sea of Thieves tonight, or what we doing?
I won't be on that motherfucker.
Well, I finished Halo, so I guess I can jump on some
that card, man. I mean, yo, Vodka, I need that PlayStation card. It's classic.
Like
I said, you see that race tracing?
Oh man,
that's some bullshit. 108. You on some bullshit right now.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, all these motherfucking games that came out, ain't none of them. They keep on thinking God of War gonna walk through the door. Horizon Zero Con gonna walk through that door because it's con art of the game. Because there's nothing really in. It can look pretty, it can play, but it's nothing innovative.
No,
they ain't doing nothing different. You just shooting motherfucking dinosaurs, robot dinosaurs and shit. It's a movie game. It's one and done. How many motherfuckers are still playing Halo? Halo broke the interweb. I got up this morning, couldn't go back to sleep, and jumped on Halo.
I love that
it
game.
Was breaking motherfucking servers.
Dude, I'm 60 hours in the Halo, and I haven't beaten it yet.
Shit, I got 10 days in the motherfucker. That's how you know I saw I've been playing this Halo.
You know what I did? I called Sir Mix a lot. And I tell you, man, when I play Halo, it's like posses on Broadway. Okay, I pick up everybody at the unit, and we roll in 6 deep. I'm driving, rolling with 5. We rolling around looking for trouble. Okay, I got cats in the back with rocket launchers and sniper rifles. We ready to take on all newcomers. Okay,
you can take those snipers all day.
Hey man, we out here fighting,
that damn
man.
Sniper for nothing.
They rolling in the back of the truck. I'm driving, leaning, drinking Kool-Aid and shit in the Warthog. Hey man, I'm chilling in my Master Chief, dude. We rolling around looking for people to start a fight. They don't want to see me pull
battle,
up.
like I say, I usually knock out all my week. I do my dailies every day.
Oh no, I'm talking about in the campaign.
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 Yeah.
I don't talk about campaign because a lot of people ain't beat it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll leave that alone.
Ain't, beat it yet, so I kind of stir away from it to a certain extent.
They need to go ahead and beat that. I mean, if they take
like
their time,
I beat it on accident.
Yeah, I'm taking my time, Flip. You know, a lot of people.
I'm gonna just say
when
this.
the last game you beat?
I'm not. Hold on. Don't do that to that man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that to him. 100. You'll be a star
in fight. Come on, Bo. Don't do that.
You bullshit, 100.
Don't do that, Bo. Bo, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Bone. Stop that shit.
He said he
Cut
beat
that shit out.
2K. 100 on some bullshit right now.
Motherfucker, he bugging.
Yeah.
Hey man, Mike, he bugging.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Man, I'm just saying this. At the end of the game, y'all gonna be happy, and the first thing y'all gonna pop in your head is, I can't wait for them to give us the rest of the day. This game is going to crawl. It's going to last 10 years. So that means there's going to be multiple stories that they have set up that's going to be coming out to the next.
Now here go Flip Money. Flip Money is
happy.
the guy. I wanted to play Flip Money today because Flip is always the one that's coming from the top rope and coming from the corner like Public Enemy. Hey Flip, Halo has been here for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's gonna last another 10. That shit. Hey man, look. When my hands finally go bad and I'm not able to dunk a basketball anymore, I'll sit and watch people play that fucking game. That's how excited I am about Halo, dude. I can't get enough of this shit.
For those who talk shit about Halo, I know they're playing it now and they're doing jumping jack for Jesus over it or whatever. I'll say this.
Jumping jack for Jesus.
When you Lemon, trust me, when you finally beat the game and all the credit.
All right, Flip, enough, man.
You gonna be happy. No, I don't do spoiler. I'm not Bone, but you gonna want more.
Spoil that shit on you.
Bone will spoil you that shit. I won't do that.
Spoil it on your ass.
You gonna want more, Lemon. Trust me. Listen to me. Hold on, Lemon. Hold on. I know my camera is bad. Hold on. Where is that?
We don't want to see you. We don't want to see you.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. You gonna like the game. Look at my dark-skinned eyes, because you gonna like the game. Look at my dark brown eyes and my glasses. I was about to put Halo on so you can see the reflection of Halo on my glasses, so you can look at my eyes. Trust me, you're gonna like it, and you're gonna want more. It's going to make you thirsty for more. What they had did to that game was excellent. That's all I'm telling you.
Hey, Phil, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Don't tell me no lie.
All right, go ahead.
How many of these motherfucking ponies out here playing Xbox now? They're playing. We know a couple of them who's in the spaces with a couple of them.
Hey, 100. Could I add to that?
And they came in. Flip this. Hey. Now, I'm gonna tell a little story. You tell a lot of stories, Zink. I'm gonna tell a little story.
Go ahead.
Me and my man Flip. Go ahead. Usually I go on a certain site that's undisclosed location site that I usually go on until I run out of certain things. Word. And then I decided to. I said outgoing, and my phone said it was the spaces open. I said, let me go see who's in this motherfucker. Now, at the time I'm intoxicated, like I usually be at 12, 1 o'clock at night. So I said, Flip, guess who in this motherfucker? So Flip go in and just listen. So I'm telling Flip, they don't know I'm talking to Flip on my headset. So I said, Flip, get your ass. So I sent Flip in my link. And Flip don't believe. Flip come in. That spaces. They didn't want no smoke.
This nigga. We good. What he was talking about. You know what? Yeah, he's not lying.
He said I said I told you they know who you are. No, they don't.
I had to apologize to the matter of fact. I ain't like that. I had to say Bone or 100 Kobe, Little Lie Bone. Listen here, I am sorry because I did not believe that bull. I didn't believe it. Like, niggas don't know who the fuck I am. Yo, they heard me. They kept saying my name, and I ain't even saying that. Like, bro, I ain't saying that. Nah, hold on, Flip, dog, don't do it yet. I'm like, I'm not saying nothing. I came in saying something, I chill. I see they was on some calm shit, but yet they still even. I'm gonna give a shout out to Corduroy. Corduroy, I understand what you were trying to say about that $10 extra to upgrade to play Uncharted on the PlayStation 5 and give it that better graphics and stuff and that better effect. But the problem that you lack and don't understand is everybody in that goddamn spaces was saying the same shit I was saying. I don't know where the confusion came in at or what you were trying to say, bruh. But next time your communicational skills have to be more clearer. As y'all said, Microsoft wasn't clear what they were saying with the Xbox One. You, my brother, was not clear on what the hell you was talking about. Because everyone in here said the exact same thing that I said. You should not have to pay for an upgrade or pay $10
for a game if you already have that game in your library.
Oh my
Understand?
goodness, what
It may
bullshit
not.
that
It
is.
may not be like Microsoft, with this granted, but that's the best that Sony should be able to do. And furthermore, for those out there that's crying about Hellblade 2, remember what y'all told us? Microsoft can't compete. We don't want Microsoft game. Remember y'all when y'all said that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember all the games and shit that y'all said was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The same people that was saying, what that game, Bone, with the Viking and shit that was fighting or whatever. The Viking. And it was
Rise.
like Rise Center Rome. The same people that were talking about Rise Center Rome on Quantum Break are the same fuck PlayStation fans that's talking about, oh man, that's a good game. Don't think you niggas out there is slicking and slick when I can see the shit. I know it's the PlayStation fan who talking about that's a good ad game. Oh no, I play both console now. Now you play both console.
Mm-hmm.
You got the video game media talking about, please, Microsoft, can we have more? Like you over here waiting to get our game. Keep that
Hey,
same
Flip,
energy.
make sure you get on Livewire's boy, that one PlayStation fan that said it's a wrap.
Oh no! Oh yeah,
RDNA 3. He's
oh
another
yeah.
one. Get on that nigga too. Go.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think that nigga from Philly, because niggas from Philly be saying this is a rap. If I ever see you in life out there in the street, I'm gonna bring the Bible, the Holy Bible of Xbox. I'm gonna sit you down. We're gonna have some tea and crumpet, cause you, my friend, need help right now. You need help. I'm gonna find a way to restructure your brain, because right now you're sucking Microsoft dick. Don't think I ain't seen that video. It's a rap. Oh, everybody need to stop hating on Microsoft. Now you want to say everybody need to stop hating on Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to
Now
all
you
them?
say it.
What happened to all them extra GPU under that big ass heat sink? What happened? What happened to the GPU? You and
Well,
the other guy.
that's where you're wrong at, Flip. That's not a G. That heat sink is actually a Lincoln Navigator radiator. That shit so big. Go ahead.
You're right. You are absolutely right. But he said it was another GPU, a secret sauce that Sony had under the heatsink that was going to make God of War 12 look realistic. Whatever happened to that? I don't know. Now all of a sudden he starts singing "I'm coming out," rubbing his nipple and shit with fucking pickle juice and shit, talking about here Xbox fan. Like I didn't see that flag of the Xbox in the back on your wall.
Hey,
now
Flip.
You want to be an Xbox fan.
Right. Flip. 100 just said something that my boy and I, Ramo, were talking about. Dude, you can't even jump in God of War, man. And you call this shit an action game? Imagine if they took the jump button out of Halo. Imagine if that happened. Okay? Please, dude. You had the jump button all through God of War, and now all of a sudden the computer is going to jump when they feel like making you jump. Man, get the fuck out of here with this.
That's nothing more than a what is that? An action click button. Now jump. That's telling you to jump.
Too much A button. But shout out to my man.
Too much A button.
Wait, what happened?
They out for the.
What's going on? Sensei?
Hold on.
There's a couple other motherfuckers I got right here in my list. Right here in my list.
Shout out to my man Sensei Thoughts, man. Y'all go check out his channel, man. They off for the holidays. We got to be off for the holidays too, because I'm about to get drunk and be merry. Because the holidays on the weekend.
Hold on. Xbox have no game. Stop it. Microsoft
man,
whipping Sony ass 3-1 worldwide.
Hey, Flip.
Speak.
Absolutely. Hey, Flip. Before that, Sleepy Goblin 2D. This joker said, it's filmic jumping control. These jokers making up shit.
Hey, but man, what have the feedback with God of War at? Because he can't jump.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I need to get on that one. Wait,
Right.
listen here. All that technology that y'all got in that fucking controller, you telling me you can't blow on that motherfucking controller to make him jump? Like, what are we
Right.
doing here? Y'all
Trash.
talk all that shit, but y'all still begging for Microsoft game. Why? Why are y'all begging for a game that you do not like? You don't like the console, but why y'all begging? Please, Microsoft, just let it have one more. Like, well, for what? Microsoft can't compete. Y'all said that. Microsoft bought Bethesda. Y'all still crying. You still got dumbass out there who still don't understand. For the love of God, as Lawwire said, if there's something medically wrong with you. You're clinically fucked up in the head because Phil said it so many times. These games are exclusive. Stop crying about all these fucking games that you said that was bullshit. We bought Bethesda, the whole Cinematic. Oh, well, I ain't like that game anyway. They game was shitty. Then why you still crying
Flip.
for?
Hey,
Flip.
this
Let me.
dumbass motherfucker said Gran Turismo. The last time they sold Gran
Oh my
Turismo,
goodness gracious.
like my man Zobi. Shout out to my man Zobi 70. Go check out his shit. That nigga crazy, the motherfucker, just like me. He a former PlayStation Nation. I'm talking about legitimately PlayStation Nation. He said that shit look like a Tokyo Drift from the PlayStation 2 era.
That game not even a billion. It is not a
Flip.
$1 billion. It's not a $1 billion franchise no more. I don't give a fuck where you hear this from or who tell you this. It is not a $1 billion franchise. It have to be continue on making games for this game to be a $1 billion franchise. When the last time they made a goddamn fucking or Gran Turismo game that was even worth $1 billion?
Hey, Flip.
Gran
Let me
Turismo
help.
must have been out years ago.
Flip. Let me help your rant a little bit. It was a site called Game Rant that was lobbying for Hellblade 2 to be on the PlayStation also. Go ahead, Flip.
Right, you have. Oh yeah, right. That exactly. That's who that was. That was whining and crying. I'm trying to figure out if you are a game journalist, which
Right.
I have heard before, and I agree with what Shaggy Dude said. He said he went to school for journalists, and game journalists is not. They don't take that shit seriously. Seriously, it's bullshit.
They
He said
don't.
that, and I agree with what he just said though. But if you are a game journalist, why? Why are you begging? So you're telling me right now that you are begging, that you are a PlayStation guy because you're doing their work. So what do you think is going to happen? You start talking bad shit, running your mouth. Oh, Microsoft need to give us this goddamn game. You thought everybody gonna come up with the pick for it? We're gonna get them. We're gonna make them get that game up. Is that what you're thinking? Because if that's what you're thinking, you got to be the most retarded, stupidest man on the goddamn planet. That is not how exclusive work. Microsoft done gave you handout. Motherfucker, they gave you that shit. They gave you fucking Tomb Raider. What about what's the other game that Microsoft had helped out and they got reimbursed from that shit? The space game, Bone. The space game, and EA had bought this shit or whatever. Microsoft still had something to do with that shit. Michael, where you at? You know what I'm talking about?
That's
what Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. Thank you. Not only that. Y'all want to talk more? And you said Microsoft is shit. Why the fuck did they go to Microsoft to make a goddamn demo so y'all stupid ass console can run it?
That would be
why?
Epic.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Why? Epic didn't even know how to do it. I don't understand that.
Stupid.
Epic
They
didn't
had
even
to
know
go
how
get
to
the
run it on the
coalition.
console.
You know why they didn't? Because Cliff B, which was shown in the Xbox documentary, and Rod Ferguson, they were the lead dogs over there. Okay, they were the dogs of the team. All right. So Epic, granted, they make a great engine, but they need the real dogs to show them how that shit works. Okay. So then they came through and was like, hey, Epic, this is how you do this shit, bro. And we're not doing this shit for free. Okay. You got to pay us. Like 100 say, fuck me. Fuck you, pay.
And that's crazy. That's crazy. They use the same blueprint to modify it that helped Sony to put that shit on it. Xbox don't have no game. Shut up. Do not come in here talking about Horizon, because when I seen that trailer of
Piece of
Horizon,
shit.
that motherfucker was running on air. How you run across a tree in the
This
ground with
Joker
no
said running
footprint
on air.
and running on air? I never seen that. I don't understand. What is
Hey,
she? She supposed to fight
all right.
dinosaurs or was it witchcraft? I thought the
One
bitch was from Harry Potter. The way she was running across that goddamn air.
flip. Let me jump in here on Horizon Forbidden West. That is a sleeping pill. Okay. Horizon Forbidden West. Y'all watch those disappearing physics. You watch that bullshit ass enemy AI that's in that game. That game doesn't look better than anything.
Other thing,
Okay?
but
Nothing.
how does that look? See, I want you stop saying shit in the comment section, because all you doing is giving me fucking material to come at the Sony. So you need to stop it. Other thing, I'm trying to figure out something. So what if I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West and I'm running across on
Sleeping
air?
pill.
What I supposed to imagine that I'm stepping on a branch, or
Yes,
what's
you
wrong with it?
are.
So the game
Yeah.
can't do that. It can't do that
Yeah.
simple
No.
task.
And you will
What about
not
the
see
footprint?
Digital Foundry critique that bullshit game that is Horizon Forbidden West. Hey man, shout out to this dude Smitty Smith. I'm talking about some dogs that roll around different podcasts. Smitty Smith is a dog. Fireboss is a dog. Shisno Elite is a damn dog. Okay, these jokers is running around in this chat. Sensei's Thoughts is a smooth ass dog. Okay, Sleepy Goblins is a damn dog. Okay, Extreme D, it's some dogs up in here. 9 foot that want to colonism. Hey, 9 foot, I'm talking to you. Let's talk about Colin Moriarty and his stupid ass. Okay, you want to say you nurture things, right? Okay, let's look at this documentary. Okay, all right. Here we're gonna go with. We'll go with the people that what they say in your town. 100 uh Ice Cube, niggas you love to hate. They hate Bonnie Ross. Okay, Ryan McCaffrey and all they boys. Somebody wants to fire Bonnie Ross. Let's talk about her and how she nurtures things. I'm going to revert
Yeah, we
back to
talked about that already.
I know we did, but we got to reiterate because I
We
just
ain't got
saw.
it, yo.
Yeah, no,
Hold on.
100.
Other thing, I gotta
One,
say this. I gotta say this one thing, other thing. This motherfucker over here talking at 27 million. Ain't a word of bone, bruh. Fuck that shit. Sony don't got 27 million.
where they
G.
gonna get 27 million from?
Come on,
Hey,
G.
100,
Where they get
100.
that
The reason,
27 million from, G?
right, 100. The reason sometimes you have to reiterate things is this: in television, your audience changes every I think your audience changes every 20 seconds in TV. So in let's say in YouTube, your audience may change every 20 minutes. So someone that may not have been here to hear how important Bonnie Ross is and how she nurtures things.
Trust me,
Okay.
they will
And
rewind. They motherfuckers
they could
recording what we saying right
100,
now.
100. We are providing a service for
Yeah, I know
people that
I'm
don't know
providing the
shit.
service, but I know how the service go. They recording everything we saying right now. They waiting for us to
They
fuck up.
should. And I want them to send this shit to Microsoft so Bonnie Ross
No, they
can
ain't gonna send it
hear.
to Microsoft. They make memes. They make videos.
Hey,
They
100,
do
let me
all
tell
this
you what
shit.
I've been doing.
Welcome to
Check it
prime
out.
time. This is prime time.
Listen,
They
listen
gonna
to
make
what I've done.
videos, memes. They'll put a strudel in your mouth and all type
Right.
of shit.
Hey, 100,
They
but let me
go
tell you what I did. This is
What?
what I did when Ryan McCaffrey are running around here and Angry Joe are running around here talking all this stupid shit. I send my shit directly to Microsoft and tell them what's going on. And this is a true story, dude. Like I told you guys before, I met Big Head. What's Big Head's name, Flip, that worked for Microsoft? Major Nelson. I met him. I met
I
Major
know what you're
Nelson.
talking about. He don't
Okay.
work for
And,
Microsoft anymore.
and Major Nelson?
Oh no, you said Major Nelson ain't a big head.
Major
No.
Nelson's head
He's
is
talking about
big
his
as fuck.
head. His head
His
is
Huh?
head
big.
is huge.
His head is big. He
Oh,
got a
oh, you
chrome.
talking
Hey,
about
He
oh,
got a.
you
hey,
talking about a
He
hey,
big
got a
head.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
chrome
you talking
look,
about a
nose.
big head.
He got a chrome nose.
100, 100. One Major Nelson came to Xbox came to Chicago, and this is when, dude, shit wasn't going right for the Zinc. And I was telling my boy Ramo, I was like, no, man, I can't go. I got to do this. I got to do that. And while I'm making all these bullshit ass excuses as why I couldn't go to Chicago to see Major Nelson and Xbox, they had a traveling thing going, right? As while I'm making excuses, this motherfucker knocks on my door. It's like, hey, motherfucker, get your shit. Let's go. Okay. So I hopped in the ride. We rode over there. I took a picture with Major Nelson. With Major Nelson, my boy took the picture. This dude's head took up the whole screen. Okay, but so he knew, so he would know that I wasn't a crazed ass fan. I listed my credentials. I told him what I graduated college in. I said I'm a double business major, business administration, business marketing with a minor in economics, and this is how you guys should do things. I talked to him about Forza. I talked to him about how they should market 1080p, 60 frames per second. And it was brief because I knew people wanted to get at him, right? So we jumped back in line after getting out of line to take pictures with him, right? So he found us later on and we talked more. So for everyone that thinks that he hates to be around people, no, you just have to show that you're not an idiot.
I'll tell you,
And
I'm
he'll
gonna put
come and
the
talk
time.
to
The
you.
time I deal with him, the man that worked 12 to 14 hours. I won't want to
Mhm.
fuck with nobody either.
Absolutely. Dude, he
So
came and
I don't,
found
like I
us.
say, what I got told was, like I say, when I usually see him, it's high and by. How you
Yeah.
doing?
Well, that's all I was trying to do,
It's
100.
high,
We
it's
took
high
a
and by.
100.
I
True,
don't
true
bother
story,
because
100.
I'm not a thing about it.
I
They're not
agree.
celebrities. Like me and Flip say this shit all the time. None of these guys is no celebrities and none of that.
True that.
Phil
Hey,
Spencer can
100.
walk the streets of LA and probably 10 people know out of 100,000 people, probably 10 people know who the fuck he is.
Hey, 100. But let me tell you this, though. But I give credit to what credit's due, and I respect people's time because I know how hard it is. So we jumped back in line after taking a brief picture, but he came back and he found us about an hour later at the Forza machines because they had a whole wall of Forza. He came back and found us and he started up a conversation. Okay. Like one time we were at the boats over here in East Chicago, Indiana. And I saw Jordan, Phil Knight, Charles Barkley, and some other cat. And they had these jokers roped off. Hey man, I just sat there. I wasn't going. Jordan is my favorite guy. Is Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, then Jordan. Okay, my favorite people, excluding Martin Luther King. Right, people that's not my family. So I didn't bother this motherfucker. I just chilled, man. I just laid back in the cut and just checked them out, man. It was cool to see these guys that you like that they just hanging out at the boats, right? And Jordan had these green ass running shoes, these Nikes on that I've never ever seen in a store or online anywhere. I've to this day, and that was like, man, that was after he finished playing. I've never seen these fucking shoes. But I always respect people's time and space, because I know how hard this shit is to be in the eye of the public at all times. You get sick of people. I get sick of people. And dude, I'm just me. I'm just myself. And I just don't want to be around motherfuckers. I'd rather be in my basement playing fucking games. But that's
Oh,
just the way shit is, though.
hold on. Xbox have no games. The only reason why y'all like to call Xbox X Bone because y'all want the Xbox to shape like a bone so y'all can feel something between your butt cheeks. Come on, cut it out, man. Stop
Nasty
this shit,
motherfuckers.
man. Stop it.
Nasty bastards. But no,
Nigga,
I've been
it is
around.
this is the free world. If you want to do that, we're not going to judge you. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I don't understand why you wanted to shape like a bone to sit on it between your butt to play game. I told you could come part of the Xbox community. I had a jacket for you, but you keep talking that crazy shit, dog. Like, what's
Man,
wrong
let
with
him
you?
do. He can't even got no face, he ain't got no avatar, nothing. So let
Hey
him
man,
talk.
and Vodka, he on some bullshit. He said you lost me zinc with sports. Vodka, your ass should be on the show with your illegal ass car.
Yeah,
Get your ass out of here with
mhm.
your
But
bullshit.
no, but like I said, some of them guys, I realize that, you know what I'm saying? Um, people, you're around group of people. People don't understand. Like, even when we do E3, you're around bunch of sometimes when you do this
Absolutely.
and stuff, you're around a bunch of people. You don't know them guys. You don't
Nope.
know nothing of them.
Mm-mm. And man, these motherfuckers working their ass off, dude.
And they
And
busting.
this,
And I know people that been
What exclusive Sony sold to date more than any exclusive that Microsoft sold? I just want to
they
know
ain't
that.
shown shit. They ain't
I
got
just
shit.
want to know.
Oh, and
Oh,
shout out to Rain G4, because that's another dog that's just be roaming the motherfucking world, dude. We be tag teaming jokers and they dumb shit
man, y'all
all
got too
over
much
the
time. Y'all
place.
need to go get a job.
No,
hey,
man, we don't
hey,
need. This is my fucking job, 100. Okay, after my kids, after work, I do this shit right here. All
hey,
right,
hey,
I
this
can't
is what
do it.
hold on.
watch some Lamar Jackson tomorrow and shit
I
if
Listen
he
here.
can't
play.
do it.
Hold
I
on.
gotta go.
You know what, on Bach, I'm glad you said that. When me and Livewire start this up about counseling these PlayStation guys and stuff, because I'm going to be the counselor, well, Livewire do the retarded man, but you can also help
Yeah, that
Livewire,
motherfucking
like
head gas,
Jordy,
boy.
like I'm using Star Trek reference, like Jordy and Data help them out with the calculation and understand what basic math mean, because a lot of them don't understand that. I agree with you, Rocky. They don't get it.
Sean Layton
They
don't
need
know
to
either.
know that. Well,
Sean
shit,
Layton, he's stupid. That
I ain't
dumbass, he
listen
don't
here.
know.
True story. True story. I'm not gonna make this shit up. True story, and it may offend the ponies, but I'm gonna be brutally
Offender.
honest and tell y'all the truth. Y'all do know Sean Layton is an Xbox fan, right?
Oh
I
no,
wouldn't
he's
make
a
this shit up.
consultant now. He's a
He's a he's
consultant
a
to Xbox
he's a
now.
fan. He's a fan
Who
of
is?
Xbox.
Wait,
Sean Layton is a
Sean Layton,
consultant to Xbox.
you're an
Say
Xbox fan.
that. What did you say,
Sean,
100?
He's a consultant.
yeah,
Oh
Him and
no.
he's an
Phil,
Xbox
him and Phil
fan.
been friends for years. He's a
Yup,
consultant.
he's an Xbox fan. Bullshit you not. I'm not making this shit up. Bone
He's
teller,
a
I'm not
consultant.
making
He's a
this shit up.
consultant.
He
He
is
don't
a
know how
Xbox fan. He's an
he
Xbox
don't know
fan.
how
That's
Game
why you
Pass
see.
works.
That's why you see him on that
Of course he
documentary.
don't.
No. That was Jack Trenton.
Jack
That's Jack
Tritton.
Trenton.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's
Jack
Jack
Trin is an
Trenton.
Xbox fan too. People don't know that.
Yeah,
Jack Trin is
Jack
an
Trenton.
Xbox fan.
Not Jack Trenton is okay, but Sean Layton is a dummy.
No,
He
he
ain't
I mean,
smart
he's a
enough to work at
consultant.
Microsoft.
no.
Don't
I
put me
understand
on.
what
I'm
you're
drinking.
saying. I understand what you're saying. He can be a dummy and stuff, but I'm just telling you, no, these guys are Xbox fans. They don't know that. They are actually Xbox fans. Why you think they want to be part of the Xbox community? I just seen on Sean Layton the other day and shit with his Xbox jacket. I'm not lying. Y'all can go look this up. Look up
Yup,
on
he
YouTube.
came back for
Sean
sniffing
Layton
coke and
with
went
an
to Rooker.
Xbox. What sniffing coke? Oh shit! And Sean Layton, an Xbox fan. I guarantee y'all is that I'm looking up on YouTube. Sean Layton is an Xbox fan, and you're gonna see him wearing an Xbox jacket with an or with an Xbox logo on the side of his jacket. I'm not lying. He ain't do what Crap did, put a Gears of War tattoo on him, but goddamn it, he close enough.
Hey
Hang
man,
on,
let
this
me.
what I wanted to talk about too. I'm about to get medieval on because you know what
Oh
I'm saying.
shit.
This medieval time. All y'all motherfuckers trying to come back like salty is
Oh,
game.
get him.
Salty.
Get that motherfucker.
I ain't said shit
I'm
to
gonna pour another drink for this one.
I ain't said shit to you, G. But you, Titanfall, and the rest of the motherfuckers thought y'all set us up. You can't never set us for failure. Now, Halo is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now your ass went off on somebody, and then I'm quitting. I'm gonna quit YouTube.
I'm sorry about Rocket.
Get your bitch ass up and get back in the ring, because I ain't give
Get
you
him
that
100.
clothesline from hell yet. Don't run. Don't run. Don't give up. I saw that tweet. Somebody retweeted that tweet to me. I'm sitting at my little Christmas party. It was like, look what this motherfucker just said. I said, oh, he can't give up. Ain't no giving up. Stand up. Red Dragon, he ain't shit either.
He ain't shit.
He ain't Red Dragon. Me and Red Dragon used to be friends. Fuck him too.
Get him.
Red Dragon need to go
fuck
ahead.
him too.
Red Dragon need to go ahead and stay on that PlayStation, that PC. You know what I'm saying? Stop
The
crying
Irish
so
car
much.
bomb, she can get it too.
I don't know what's up with her.
She quiet though. She quiet because she ain't got some of that black D.
Oh
She needs
hell.
some of that black D to turn
Oh, I
right.
forgot. Hold on. I forgot that she was into that. That's right. That's what you know. What Vodka keeps saying it was me that made Crack Gamer go crazy. It was the Irish car bomb on big
Irish
booty
car
wide
bomb.
ass.
Like I say,
She did that shit to
I won't
him.
forget. I'm
She
telling y'all,
did that.
I can go far back.
She did that
Far
shit to
back
Crap
on
Gamer.
all this shit. All
You know
y'all
what it
want to
was?
rap and all y'all
Now-
want to come back. No. Stay
Now
your
I
ass in
understand
the,
what it is,
stay
bro.
your ass in the, we gonna what you call it, flip the nexus.
Yeah.
Stay your ass in the nexus.
So you can have good
Yeah,
dreams.
you can have stay your ass in the
You
nexus.
can
We
have your
don't want to
good
be
dreams.
claimed by you. We don't want to be known by you. We don't want you on your podcasts. You
Hold on, hold
always
on.
want to bring up One Stop. One Stop been dead for me for about 5, 6, 7 years. Shit.
I don't even know who that is.
That's Chicken Wing George.
Oh, man, fuck. That's the dude
Hey,
that couldn't
hey,
spell when you said claim it.
I used to dog walk that,
That
but
shit was funny. You know
I
what
used to
though?
hey,
dog walk when I was back in my
Crap.
days. When I
Hold
used to
on,
go,
bro.
but
I gotta
you got
apologize to Crack Gamer. I gotta
huh?
apologize. Crap.
oh shit, this ought to be
I'm
good.
sorry.
What?
Crap. I'm sorry that you thought that you know, the Irish Queen or whatever want to
I was
talk to me. I'm
carbon.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry that you thought that you wanted, you know, she wanted to holler at me or whatever. I understand that you was hurt and stuff like that.
Talk
You
that
know,
shit.
you don't got no woman or nothing like that. You got tired beating your dick holding a PlayStation and shit like that. I get it. I get it. I understand that. I'm sorry about the vibration that it made you feel. I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm in the wrong for fucking with you that day. I'm sorry, crap. You know what I'm saying? But does this mean you could come back to the all Xbox community?
No.
I don't think so because I really don't think a lot of people like the shit that you do, and plus you just alienated yourself from the PlayStation fan and stuff like that. But
Hey,
I'm, you know,
100 said
it's
they
not
can't
my
come back.
fault. It's
Oh
not
no,
my
you ain't
fault
bring yo, not on my watch.
that she wanted black. It's not my fault. You
She
know, I
wanted
don't know
black
what this
coffee.
woman looked
She
like
like
or nothing.
she
Hey, you
wanted
know,
black.
some
She like
people
her
like
coffee black,
100
not
some
no
people
a
like
no.
whole
cream in
other
their
mantle.
coffee. Some people like cream in their coffee. Some people just like it straight black, and that's the truth that she chose. You know, I'm sorry that she did that and that you had a crush on her. I'm sorry that you had a crush on a faggot. I mean,
Good
that you
thing.
had a
Oh
crush.
shit.
You had a crush on a person that was the same gender. I'm sorry about that. I heard about that. I'm sorry about that. What was the dude name on Tutti Frutti? What was his name? The guy,
Who?
the dude they had a crush on Crap. Crap had a crush on the dude. He ain't know it was a
Oh, he
dude.
did?
Yeah. What
Oh,
was the dude
oh,
name?
oh,
He
oh.
did. Yeah. What was the boy name?
I don't know. I don't think he had a crush on him, but I don't know. I can't confirm. But now you talking
Nah,
about
he had a crush on him.
the
He had
tranny.
a crush on him. He had a crush on that
The
dude. He
tranny, the
did.
tranny,
He
but the
did.
tranny said on the thing that it was I'm a born again
So
tranny.
I just want Xbox have no game to think about. All the people that you saying expose Xbox are people who are incapable
Mm.
of having. I don't know. I guess to them are normal feelings, are capable of understanding what's going on in the world. You know, he didn't know that she didn't like white guys and she wanted the chocolate. You know what I mean? And
Hey,
that he wanted a female that was in disguise
Oh
transformer.
no. The
Um
really no. I think his heart got really broken by somebody else. I ain't gonna say her name because she cool than a motherfucker. So I ain't gonna
hey,
say her
well,
name.
let me break their
But
heart more.
I think that one broke his heart. Flip. You know who I'm talking about.
who?
It start. I don't even want to say.
Yeah, well, hey, well, we'll stay away from
You
that.
know who she
Hey,
is.
what
She cool.
here?
She cool
Here,
Who?
people. She
Who?
cool peoples.
Who?
I
You
ain't
got
gonna
me
say
wondering,
it
man.
because
I
she
can't
cool
think, man.
people. I
I
don't
we'll
want to
would.
talk
say that
about it
because I don't want to
later.
put her on
Since
blast like that. I don't
100,
want to put her on
I
blast
since
like
would.
that.
That's why he trying
Huh?
to tell me because I do. I don't give a shit. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck
No, but
about
I
none of them
can't put her because
motherfuckers.
she cool people. I'm
I
talking about she
would. You tell
cool.
me. I don't give a shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers
hey,
No,
on
you
here.
don't give a
of course.
fuck. No,
Hey,
but I
Niggas,
put this
man.
way. Remember, he had okay. I put this way. Remember, he had an avatar with a person sitting on his stomach.
That was a dude. Huh? So
No, that was a
what?
girl. No, it was supposed to be a girl. But I ain't gonna tell you the name. Y'all got to figure this shit out. But
hey, man.
All right, go
that got
ahead, Vivi.
turned down too.
Hey,
Okay,
let
Vivi.
me
Go
let
ahead.
me. I wanted to. This is one of the things I wanted to bring up. I went
Was it
all
the
the way
chick that
back.
drank beer? Was it the chick that drank beer? Cause he had a crush on her
No,
too.
you know who it
Her name was
is.
Mackenzie. It was a chick named Mackenzie that drank beer and he had a crush on her because what's the other guy name that used to do the show with him? Um um Warrior used to play with that
Oh, you
motherfucker.
know
He
more
was
than
with
I
him and
know.
shit. Yeah, it was a chick named Mackenzie. I used to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked some of the stuff that Crap did before he betrayed his Starfleet
Before he
culture.
became crazy. Hey, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, back to this 6 segment documentary. I'm going to tell you something about I told you guys this before of how Game Pass was created and how Sean Layton didn't know basic math. And I can't stand it when when podcasters talk about uh, what Microsoft gave to Halo. Like 108 was trying to say Halo, and like Phil Spencer said, Halo is the reason Xbox exists. I'm going all the way back to 91. I kept this college book. I told you guys this is the hardest class at our school, business policy and decision making.
We know.
Allow me to read this small paragraph here of what a cash cow is and how Game Pass was created. Okay, this goes for Halo, Gears, Forza, uh, soon Minecraft, Game Pass, which all of this came from. And this, you remember me saying Game Pass came here by way of free money. This is what a cash cow is. Okay, now this is from my book in college. All right. Cash cows are businesses with a high market value in low growth markets or industries. Because of their strong positions in the minimal reinvestment requirements, these businesses often generate cash in excess of their needs. Okay. Therefore, there are selectively milked as a source of corporate resources for deployment elsewhere. That means throughout the corporation. Cash cows are yesterday's stars yesterday's stars and the current foundation of corporate portfolios. They are the foundation of shit like McDonald's cheeseburgers, fries, and icy cold Coke. Okay. They provide, I'm going to continue. They provide the cash needed to pay corporate overhead and dividends and to provide debt capacity. They are managed to maintain their strong market share while generating excess resources for corporate wide use. That's what the fuck a cash cow does. Okay. They generate revenue and profit over and over and over again, blindfolded. Okay. This is how Game Pass was created. All right. People think that Game Pass is the Netflix structure. Well, Netflix didn't have the Halo, the Forza, the Gears to propel them to stardom. Netflix realized this, so instead of having Disney's movies, they started to produce their own movies. Okay. And they became powerful Netflix today. They still have to pay money back that they borrowed. Microsoft didn't have to borrow shit. They had money laying around. That's why and this is the part of the documentary that I didn't agree with. But they did show it where the Windows team was fighting against the Xbox team, but they didn't mention Terry Myerson. Terry Myerson vanished from the face of the earth. One thing you don't do is lie to Bill Gates. And like Bonnie Ross said, and this is what I was getting to a long time ago when I was talking about Bonnie Ross, she said, it's a male dominated culture, very, very smart. And man, if you say something stupid, and it was priceless to look at her face when she said, if you say something stupid in one of those meetings, it was over. Lights fucking out. Okay. So people need to fall back when you talk about Bonnie Ross. She knows too much.
We
And
know
she's
you love
above
Bonnie
you.
Ross.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
talk
defend that
about Bonnie
bitch
Ross about 30 times
all
tonight.
day. You damn right. And I'm gonna give
I
her
love
ass a
Kiki,
lot
Wolf
more.
Kill. I love all 343.
I think other than want a sexual relationship with Bonnie Ross. Fuck me.
She's married, man, so she a little bit off limit. But hey, dude, hey, my first one would be Kiki Wolfkill. She's married, so she's off limit. Then it would be the black chick. What's her name? Sarah Bond. She's off limit. She's
Oh
married.
no.
Then Bonnie Ross. That bitch
We
married
all gonna
too.
fight
So
you over
I
that
just go
one.
to hang the fuck out.
What you
Nah,
gonna get? What you Punisher gonna fight you over that one? Punisher will fight you over what you
yeah, you can't do all
They
that.
all taken.
Yeah.
So, it's
But
over.
you
They
gotta
all made.
understand.
It's
You
over.
gotta understand,
Come
man.
back into this room, and my boy Zink over here getting moist.
No, man, I'm just
Nigga,
speaking
why you
hardcore
ain't
shit, dude.
you popping in and out?
It's just straight
Y'all been
facts,
popping in
dude.
and out. I don't pop. I'm gonna pop in and out of your shit next week.
It's okay. I would allow it 100. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, but what a 108 is sometimes you got to defend somebody that's a beast.
Yeah, but you
This
defended
woman
it
is
like 500 times. You know it's about up 10 o'clock in the morning. Your time. It's 10 o'clock my time.
it's
Ain't nobody want to
12:22
hear
over here.
the
We're
lyrical.
just getting started. Central
Boom.
Time.
Oh
Man,
Talk
shit!
your
it's gonna be
shit.
overtime, but it ain't gonna be super
Talk your
overtime. Shit, I
shit.
want to play
Talk,
Halo.
talk your
Talk your
shit.
shit.
Talk your
Hey,
shit.
man. What? Hold on, man. Wait, everybody. Can I say something? 108 just said I was getting moist. What do you mean by that? What?
Yeah. I don't know. You
Sound like
asked that man that one.
sound
I
like
don't
you
know
was
what's going
getting
on with that one.
moist.
That shit sound
Yeah,
good.
you getting moist.
Hey,
Talking
man.
about them
Saying
women.
that
Your
one.
Hey,
algorithm.
man. Those. Hey, 108.
What
Hey,
you say?
108. I'm glad.
What you say,
Hey.
Paul? That's his
Hey, let me say
algorithm.
this. Let me say this. Hey, check this out. Hey, I'm glad you said that 108. The reason I'm defending like Kiki Wolfkill, I had it in my notes. And the greatest podcast of all time was when they had that first state of play, and this one nigga named 100, you could hear him pop in the paper. He's like, I took notes on this bullshit.
I
Hey,
want to know if
listen.
she got a wolf pussy since you said
Hey,
that.
listen to this. Hey, listen to 108. 108, you brought that up. You remember Live Wires, one of his idols, Jason Schreier, talking about crunch?
Yeah.
Kiki Wolfkill worked so hard on that Xbox, she lost a relationship. And people lost relationships because of the crunch they had to do to bring this shit to us. Okay? Now that's some big shit, dude. People sacrifice their lives to bring me Halo. I don't know what they brought to you, motherfuckers, but I got Halo, okay? Out of this shit. I named my kids' nicknames are Halo names. My son is the Master Chief. My daughter is Pretty Girl 458, that female Spartan that was in Dead or Motherfucking Live. They showed that silver ass Xbox where you had to go find that shit and touch that shit to get more power. Don't get me fired up in here tonight.
That
I,
wine kicking
I
in,
believe
boy.
That wine kicked in, dude. I'm down to the last glass of this motherfucking bottle. This shit is
you
2016
know what?
I ain't
Hey,
smoking
Bone.
that
Cabernet
damn wine
Hey,
yet.
Sauvignon.
Bone. Hey, I can't compete with this nigga tonight.
Hell,
Yo,
Okay.
me
dude.
either, Flip.
Hey, I told you.
Tonight is a special night.
I cannot
Hey,
compete with this nigga tonight. I quit.
I wanted to be Flip Money today. I wanted to come from the corner.
I
Okay.
quit. I ain't fucking
Flip
with this
Money
nigga
always
tonight.
coming from the corner or from the top rope with that elbow smash on the nigga. That's what I wanted to be tonight. I wanted to be like Flip.
I just wanted to be
Shit.
me. Shit, but
I'm
then
praising the
Mm-mm.
Lord tonight. Tomorrow, Sunday. He made me found
today
Jesus.
is already Sunday. But
Today is Sunday.
I,
100 is Saturday to
I,
you,
Today's
bro.
the day of the
hey,
Lord. Y'all guys
hey,
better repent.
back in the past and shit.
hey, live. Hey, live. Can I come to your church tomorrow?
Amen.
I ain't
Nah,
fucking
like
with this.
nigga, I ain't
I ain't
fucking
No,
with
messing
you.
with
I
that
don't
boy
fuck with
man,
you
tonight.
people.
man,
I ain't
Flip
fucking
go,
with him tonight.
Flip going to a church. He gonna burn like hell.
I'm changing the motherfucking subject. I'm changing the motherfucking. Why y'all motherfuckers ain't like the gunk? I like the motherfucking gunk.
Hey, K, that's why I'm gonna wear a lead suit. I'm gonna have a lead suit on.
So how
Oh
y'all like
shit!
the motherfucking gunk? If
You
y'all
gonna
play the
come in there looking
motherfucker, I
like
It's a
a
like
good
the
game.
gunk.
firefighter in that bitch.
I played that
Yup.
motherfucker for 3 hours strong. I played
It's
for
a
three
good
hours
game. It's a
strong.
good
I'm
game.
stuck
I gotta
right
get back
now
on it.
because they don't tell you where the fuck to go, what to say.
I've been watching people play.
I'll
I
tell you
don't
where to
like
go. I know where you. I know where to go. I know where to go.
I need to go down
Nah. I
in
know
the
what to do.
ground.
Cause I was telling who was
I
I
need to go
telling what
down
to
in the
do?
ground, and I know it's right in
What
front of
was
me,
that?
but I don't see it.
No.
Cause I'm
No, that was shout out to Big Kahuna. I was showing home where to go at in the game. Cause I'm pretty far in the game. Like I already knew where
Well, shout out
I
to
was
my
where it was.
silverback gorilla brother, Big Kahuna. Silverback
Yeah.
gorilla.
Big Kahuna, the only dude I know on YouTube who can make like a video, make another video like a year later, and he get like 200 people watch his video. Ain't nobody do no shit like that. That motherfucker ain't make a video in 20 years. He make one video. He got like two. He got 2 to 1,200 people watching this
That's the
fucking
craziest
video.
thing. Me,
That's some
Kahuna.
crazy shit.
What's my
I ain't
nigga
never
name?
seen
You
no
gotta
shit
shout
like
out
that.
what's my nigga name, Flip? My nigga that was to teach us about the
Oh,
finances and shit.
Blackie Lebowski.
Man, Black, if you out there, my God, gotta hit me up, man. I love
Dude, I
man.
miss
Black,
that dude, man.
Man, that's my
No
guy. That was the first one
pause.
that
I
ever
miss
gave
him,
me a
man.
shout out. Like that's a real dude. That was
Blackie.
the first time, and then didn't know that we do the same people on Xbox, and we all clicked. The thing about it, we used to make secret strikes like we was motherfucking an army. Like you go after that person, I'm gonna go after this person, then I'm gonna go after.
And I miss Showstopper too.
Yeah, Blackie Lebowski remind me of
got tired of the bullshit. And it's about the kids.
Yeah, it's about his kids though. He wanted to spend time with
Shout out
children.
to Show. Show pops on Twitter every now and then because your ass
Showstopper
on Twitter.
the man,
Scared
man.
of Twitter.
Listen here, I'm gonna say it, and I said it before. Showstopper's seen all this shit that happened. He said
yes, he did.
Years ago.
Yes, he did.
Years ago.
We owe that nigga an apology.
For real. He did tell him that.
Fuck all them motherfucking Showstoppers said this shit a long time ago. He said Microsoft is setting us up to play these games like this shit is PC. He never fucking lied.
He did.
Nope.
And what you call it went off on his ass. Crap went off on his ass. The fuck you. If they do that, I'm not gonna never be with part of Xbox.
He said, "Listen here." He told crap. He said, "Listen here." He told crap. Listen here, dude. Well, then you might as well stop playing Xbox because that's what the fuck they're doing. And he hit that shit on the money more than anybody. He was on point with that.
And Showstopper was the first Joker to be attacked by a pony. You remember that dude in the shower?
I'm coming to eat you.
Rain said John Doe said it too. So we're gonna shout out to John Doe.
John Doe.
Yeah, Ray G4 said it.
Yeah, John Doe did it.
I think John Doe left. John Doe was on his way out when I started watching him. So I don't know.
Yeah, John Doe was on his way out, but John Doe was on it was right too. But what you call him was spot on.
This is what I want. I want to say this before we go off anything.
Also, shout out to that nigga Flip Money. He was right about that Series S.
Yeah.
Shout out to
this
that
is
nigga
what I
Flip
want to
Money.
say to everybody that's doing top 10 podcasts and all that. We all good podcasters. We all bring something different to the table. We ain't no better than nobody.
Oh, 100. There you go with that bullshit. Yes, you are. You are the holder of the mantle of responsibility.
He got that shit taken from his ink. He got
Let
that
him
shit
finish.
No, we're not. I know. The thing about it is, just because that person has 1 million subscribers and that person has 100, I didn't listen to guys that has.
Lawai, bring your ass on. I'm correcting all this shit on the boat.
Feel your ass is beneath anyone.
You
Feel like you the baddest motherfucker on the valley. You feel that when you get on, nobody you stronger than anybody. You get on. That's why I like certain people. That's why I can go mess with Yobi and graphics guy because they feel like they're the best people on the valley. They don't care. If you want to sit there and talk about Star Trek, go talk about Star Trek to the end. If you want to talk about Nintendo, PlayStation, do it to the end. Don't worry about them numbers. Don't worry about people telling about the.
That's right.
I see people doing top 10s. This is my top 10 podcast of the year. Fuck your top 10 podcast of the year because you ain't part of. If I make a top 10, you ain't in my top 1 million.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, I see a lot of people put their top 10 podcasts. They doing a little string on Twitter. They top 10 podcasts.
Right.
And I'm
listen,
like, don't feel like don't because to me it's belittling. That's belittling people to make people feel bad. Like why? Some people look at everybody doesn't have that umph that I have that we have on here. A lot of body don't have that you know saying that guard.
That don't mean
I don't care if BGST is good. I don't give a fuck if crap is good. I don't give a shit about none of.
I don't got
I
no.
know
If I just talk
when I
shit,
go
I
on
don't
this
give a shit.
motherfucker, we are the
I just
best of
like
the
talking
best.
shit.
And I figure if you go on, you the best of the best. We can't. We gotta. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go stop that old top 10, top 1,000 because you can't pick it. Because
No,
I
you
can
cannot.
go pick some of them podcasts and they're a bunch of dog shit. If I keep it, I go pick through them. Ain't a bunch of yes men. It's a bunch of people that's sitting there talking about the same thing over and over.
That's why I like this show. It's not you don't have you if you're not like 100 like you said today, you apologize to Don Mattrick. Nobody is gonna be man enough to say that shit that was wrong about this dude. Here's when you turn your Xbox on after this show or during this show or tomorrow morning or whenever, you're gonna see a vast amount of multimedia opportunities. And that was his vision in 2013. And
Thank you.
everybody took a full shit on his head. Okay?
I ain't seen.
And this
I didn't.
dude,
I didn't see nothing wrong that this dude had there. Remember the thing when I said in that the conversation?
absolutely.
That was not Don Mattrick's fault. That was the fucking media fault that did that shit. That was IGN, Tattoo People, GameSpot, Game Genie, and all the motherfuckers who made up this narrative to shoot
Got a
down what
super
the
echo
Xbox was
going.
doing. Shout out to my man, what's his name, Bo, that came back. My man Adam Sessler, because he was doing the
Oh,
same shit, and he said that shit. He said, "I understand what Microsoft's doing, and I understand what's going on. What they're doing is a good thing, but no, everybody attacked that man for no fucking reason, just because he understood what Microsoft was doing with the Xbox One."
I forget who said it. It was either on 108 show or it was Unlimited Productions, but one of those two said Adam Sessler quit because he gave Forza Motorsport 5 out of 5 and the media went off on him
No, the
and he
media
stopped.
didn't do it. No, he quit. He quit because they
Quit.
end up
It
finding
was
out who his wife was, and they
Yeah, they
put
was
No,
taking
no,
that man
no.
personally. No,
No,
they
yeah, it
did.
got personal.
yeah,
Yeah, they
but it
were.
was the
They
Sony
got
fans.
personal.
Right,
Right,
Everybody,
yeah,
that's who he was
right.
working
It was
for.
the
but it
Sony
Everybody
fans,
stemmed
already
right?
got who he was
but it
working for at
stemmed
the
from
time.
him giving the a Microsoft game a
Yeah,
5
you're
out
right.
of 5
Yeah,
and they
but
attacked the
think about
Right.
this.
shit out of him.
Y'all both
The
right. No,
phones.
y'all both right. No, y'all both right. He's not.
That's what
It
happened.
started. It started from him giving a review, an
Yep.
honest review, on understanding of what Microsoft was doing,
It was
and some of the
Forza Motorsport 5. He
and the
gave a
shady,
5 out of 5 and
and
they
he all.
attacked the shit out of him.
And he also said about the shady shit that Sony was doing, and they got mad.
Absolutely.
They got
Hmm.
mad. He was like, "Yo, how the hell they gonna get it? And they don't have." And they turned on that dude. They turned on him.
Yep.
I'm like,
And he
"Damn."
left the damn industry.
He like, "Man,
And
fuck
I
that."
tell you, and like E-Rock said, I don't like that he was about to give Halo Infinite a 3 out of 5. And then when the multiplayer was added, he gave it a 4 out of 5. Dude, Halo Infinite on its campaign alone, and you guys know I don't play the multiplayer. That shit is a 10 out of 10. I lowered it to a 9.9 because I wanted to kill that pilot. I need the option to kill that pilot because that pilot is an undercover pony. At least the way I see it now. He cried too much. He
You
was
want to know the
bitching and
greatest?
complaining.
But I can understand. Let's be real. Let's be honest. If this was real life, whatever, it would be a motherfucker that would keep crying and whining. He wanted to see his family. I got that. I understood
That
that right
motherfucker
there.
be dead, dude. We trying to save the world. We don't have time for that shit, Flip. We
Man,
don't.
yeah, I know though, but
Motherfucking
it's people out
superhero. Yeah, I
there,
give a
it's
fuck if
people
they
out
be
there
dead.
in the real world that would do that shit, and that's what
No,
they were trying to
Flip. That's
captivate.
what they did on Resistance and
Oh shit,
Killzone.
no,
That's why
he
those
didn't say
two
that.
games ain't shit.
No,
Cause
he did
you
not
know
just
that
say
I
that.
want to go home to
But
my family. No, motherfucker, you gotta die for your country right now. You gotta die for the world, for
I
humanity.
ain't dying for
If
Xbox though.
see,
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck
But
you got to
Xbox.
honestly,
do other
That ain't that ain't my
what he
way.
brought to the what the guy brought, I see why his purpose was there because she's got no emotion and no humanity, and this is what me and Taz were talking about. He brings the kind of more humane side, the feeling side into the story. Could he have been a little less whiny? Yeah, but like you understand, like some people understand from a human's perspective of, all the stuff he lost, all the crazy shit is going on.
Right,
It just
right.
has someone to connect to.
He broke down.
Makes the story better.
Let's be
Hold on,
honest.
my bad. Hold on, Flip. Who is the new guy?
That's
Thank you.
chaos.
That's my man Chaos.
Yeah,
Chaos.
this
Okay. Hey,
motherfucker just
Chaos.
came on.
Good point, Chaos. Hey, but Chaos, check this out though.
Got you.
This is like sectional championship. Okay. This is like state championship. Okay. This is like in college, you fighting for something, right? And even 10 times worse, this is the military. Okay. When like one of the guys that we all know, Savage, this dude undercover, okay? Sometimes when you higher up on the military level, you don't have an identity anymore. They give you a new name. Your life is expendable. You have to realize that you have no feelings for if you did have a family because your mission is greater now. And at the level of the Master Chief, the Master Chief is the Master Chief is the only reason we are talking today because he saved humanity for all of us. Now you bring this extremely PlayStation soft, and I'm not saying SOFT, I'm saying SOFF soft. He's so soft he don't get a T, and he's over here crying, bruh. It's bigger than your family. You are you are fighting with the greatest warrior of our time. Okay. We don't have time for you to cry. Hey man, look, I love my daughter too. But if I was rolling with the Master Chief, I'm trying to make the world safer for my daughter's grandkids. Okay. We don't have time for you to be crying. All right. We don't have time for you to say, oh, I'm not even a soldier. I stole the ship and got away because I was afraid. What? I would
All
have
right.
killed him right there.
All right. So I'm gonna counteract your argument.
Okay.
I understand that you're really into Chief, but since since they were trying to start at 5, what has 343 been trying to do? Trying to show you that there is a Halo universe that is not only Master Chief.
Yep.
And they're not only trying to show you Master Chief and Halo, they're trying to show you
this is a
they're
good
trying to
conversation,
show you they're trying to show you everything else that's going around the Halo universe.
Let me
You
stop
have
you.
to banish, huh?
Let me stop you. You picked the wrong. No, I gotta stop him because he picked the wrong guy. Because I know the Halo universe. I've always known that the Halo universe is way bigger than the Master Chief, or for that matter, any Spartan. Do you know? Like I said this on Grown Women Gaming today, because they were about to go in and I had to remind them of what the Halo universe was all about. And Delilah HD jumped in and says, yeah, Zinc is right. Here's the thing. You can have a Halo game without one Spartan in it because the universe and lore is that important.
Hold on, other thing. Hold on. Smitty Smith. If you go in with that Star Trek analogy, I'm giving it. I gotta give him the majority hand clap. He gets the majority hand clap for that one.
I understand, but he just went into like a 2 or 3 minute speech going in saying talking about how Master Chief how he has to be in the job this and that. I understand, but Master Chief is not the only one in that story. They want to show you.
No, I agree with you on that.
Huh?
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
On that one.
My bad.
He agree with you on that one.
When Halo came out, he was a baby. Hold on.
I think Lemon's trying to say something.
I said, hold on. When Halo came out, you was a baby. You was a baby.
That's it.
Let me tell you something. I don't like Captain America. Not a fan. But you know what he made? He was detrimental to that MCU. He is the weakest Avenger. The weakest. But you know what Master Chief brings? Hope.
That's it.
He brings
But
the
that's what
morality of
that's what
we have
Captain
to
America
save
did. He brought hope.
humanity. You understand? The whole universe surrounds this character. The same thing with DC with Superman and Batman. All the superheroes in the world don't matter if Batman and Superman don't exist. That's a fact.
Hold on. You're right. But see, just like Captain America, like Superman overpowered. Superman brings hope. He makes people think of right.
Hope.
And he brings hope. That's what Captain America do. So do. See, I'm gonna shut up because I don't want to spoil the game for y'all. So
No,
fuck
I'm
it.
not
I'm
going
out
to tell
this
no
shit.
story, but let's not get crazy here. They made books and novels. It's a galaxy war.
Absolutely.
Right? It's
Absolutely.
a galaxy war.
Hey, 108. Let me jump in. Let me jump in here.
Don't you ever forget that.
Let me. But 108. At the same time, and you're right, 108, because Dr. Halsey, everybody wanted to bitch at her, but if it weren't for her Spartans, we wouldn't exist. It would be over. Okay, but what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say is the primordials, the precursors, the flood, the forerunners. These are formidable opponents. Okay, if Dr. Halsey wouldn't have stole my son, she took my son away from me because my son is the Master Chief. She took my daughter. She's Pretty Girl 458 from Dead or Alive. Okay, I named my kids Spartans after those motherfuckers.
Facts.
All right, so I know where everything is going, but the universe is so big.
Right.
It's too big, and what some people try to deviate and try and get away from. It's only two Spartans that are labeled hyper lethal. That's the Master Chief and Noble Six. Okay, so they blacked out his whole damn report. It's like shit. Y'all can't know what this motherfucker did. He's crazy. Okay, this short ass Spartan. All right, Master Chief is 7'2" and a beast. He should have slapped the taste out of Spartan Palmer's mouth when she said, I thought you were taller. Master Chief just looked at that bitch and was like, if you say one more word, I'm gonna slap the taste all out of your mouth.
He should have just stuck his dick in her mouth and said, "Yo, holler at me later."
Yeah. Fuck's wrong with you? All that talking back.
Let's not get too disrespectful. It's like the NBA. We can talk about all these greats, but we all know who Michael Jordan is.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Facts. Don't get it fucked up. So don't get in here and talk about, oh, he's not everything. He's fucking everything. Because without him, there would be no story, there would be no books, no novels, none of this shit. Without that dude.
I understand, but sooner or later, the Halo universe grew bigger than Master Chief. I understand he started it, but it grew bigger.
What Chaos saying is also true. Okay, this like with Microsoft tried to do with no. Listen, no. You're right. But I'm just saying, like, when everybody got mad and thought whatchamacallit was going to take over Master Chief, some people didn't like ODST, some people didn't like Reach. They're showing you how diverse this world is when they show you the little guys out there throwing a good fight. Why? Because they looking at Master Chief as what? Master Chief as what? Hope. He was hope. So
let me say something to you, right? you follow a situation, they always bring back the OGs. Star Trek. No matter what Star Trek they make that's gangster, Captain Kirk is the man.
You're right. No. But I'm not discrediting anything that you said, though.
Whoa. 108. I
What I'm
like
saying
Dr.
is,
Spark.
No, I'm talking about what we talking
what
about.
he's saying
The
is
whole
right.
generation. The first generation is the best generation.
It still go back. Yeah, regardless, it still go back to Kirk. He's right. But what I'm saying is that why they making this universe diverse? That's what Chaos trying to say. Like, yo, I understand why the dude felt like that. You're going to find every different walk of life and every different type of scenario in this universe. That's what he's saying. Like, there's going to be somebody like, yo, man, I want my wife. I need a such and such. Master Chief is what he is. What is he? He's hope. Remember what he said in the very beginning of the game? He was happy as shit. He thought Master Chief was dead. That brought back hope. You gotta realize that he was lonely because he was scared. Yeah.
You don't listen to the dialect? Oh my God, Chief, you're back.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He was happy. He was doing jumping jacks for Jesus because he saw it. He was like, "Thank you, God. I found his ass." He was, but what Chaos said is that there's going to be people in this universe that's like that.
And let me tell you something. I told K Nigga, right? Because he was hashtag save Locke. And I said, dude, Locke ain't that dude. People got mad at Halo 5 more than just a story. They wanted to play as Master Chief.
Hold on, but wait. Let me stop you right there.
Hold on. No.
Let him finish. Go ahead.
Walked out on that stage before they showed Halo. The first thing he said was, "You played a whole campaign as Master Chief. Did you see the uproar in the crowd? Did you see that momentum?"
108. Can I jump in right now, please?
Yeah, you good now.
108. It's not our fault that the media is incompetent and they don't know what a great story is that has some 35 plus books attached to it. Okay, they're used to one and done stories. There are several Spartans that are important. Okay, Master Chief is the leader. Noble Six is number 2, but they don't understand that there are several Spartans. They didn't have a problem with Halo Reach. Some people say it's the best Halo campaign. I say it's the worst Halo campaign. The Master Chief was nowhere in Halo Reach. The Master Chief was not in ODST. People say ODST was their favorite. That Spartan Locke was half racial, half media hate. A lot of people don't like a black guy to lead anything. Sony showed us that with their racist emails. Okay, they don't want a black guy to lead shit.
Let's talk about this racist.
I'm 108. I'm encompassing the entire thing.
Battlefield 5.
No, forget Battlefield, because we talking about Halo here. It's too much involved in Halo, but they didn't like Spartan Locke even coming close to Chief, and I kind of agree with that. Dude, you're not supposed to fuck with the Chief, but the Chief stunned Locke, and he looked at Locke and said, "You know what, motherfucker? I should kill you right now, but I think you mean well, so I'm gonna let your bitch ass live." Okay, because he could have killed him right there. But you see what the rest of Fire Team Osiris did. They didn't jump in it, and Master Chief was there by himself. He told Blue Team, "You motherfuckers get the fuck out of here. I'll handle this shit." Okay, but Fire Team Osiris stayed up on that other podium, and he handled Locke, and he looked at Locke and subliminally said, "I should kill you, but I'm gonna let you live because I think you mean well. Now I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Now the next time I see you, you better talk right. I'm gonna fuck you up." That's how that conversation really went.
Yep. And before you know it, he was on Master Chief's side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? He understood what was going on.
Well, let's not get it messed up, man. Hulk. I mean,
Master
he is
Chief.
the Hulk of Halo, and he's also The goddamn Iron Man.
He's the
Tony Stark.
Superman of Halo. Hey, 108. Let me tell you something. 108. Let me tell you something. Let me get at you about Iron Man. I told this to my boy Zink Griffin.
There we
That's
go
older
with
than me.
that shit.
Hey, Hey, 108. I want to ask 108 this. At what point in time in your childhood did you want to be Iron Man? That would be never. Iron Man was we hated that dude. Now all of a sudden Iron Man is the shit. No, dude. See, I don't like Marvel anymore because it's not based off a true story anymore.
Ah, come on.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. Nah, dude.
When has comic books
None of us
ever
wanted
been
to be
based off a
Iron
true
Man.
story? There is
Nah.
very few characters, very few characters that are based off of someone real.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Look, dude. Halo is based off a true story. Super Friends were based off a true story. Nobody wanted to be Iron Man.
Not fucking comic books.
Yo.
Nope.
Hey, Bo.
I'll give you everything else, but comic book is one I can't let you slide.
I can't let you go with that one, dog. I can't. Hey, Bo, let's get out of here, Bo.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Dog. Get your ass back on this mic. Get us out of here.
Get that bottle of Hennessy out your mouth.
Come on. Appreciate everybody in the comment section.
God bless you. Good night.
We're going to give a shout out to everybody in the comment section that came out and rocked with us. We're going to give a shout out to everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to say no name because everybody on this panel was family. So good looking, rocking out with us. I hope you enjoy your holiday, your Christmas, your Kwanzaa, your I don't know what the fuck. Just have a good one and be safe. And be safe. We out of here, folks.
Stop dreaming about your grandma in VR.
Merry Christmas.